Um, what is up with the squad? It's Session Favorite Auntie with Uncle Tennessee's in the building. We got my nephew in the building. Welcome to HDiiTV. Now with the sound off. Nephew, what's up?
You're rocking with your
There we go.
This is a reminder.
Oh, we did that already. Thank you. Got the reminder in.
Say we did that already.
Yeah, late to the motherfucker. We don't need that. We don't need that announcement no more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. It's your favorite Monday afternoon. Guilty pleasure. Nephew. A lot going on in hoops. What's the word?
Oh man, it's been crazy. It's been feeling like days of our lives instead of that actually talking about who. Just been crazy. Like you're trying to enjoy the games, but it's always some outside stuff to try to ruin what great product is going on the floor. So again, I mean, it's like, when is enough going to be enough? We've been saying for like, can we get back to hoop? It seems like we're not going to go back to hoop. We just got to talk about shenanigans more than the actual game. So gladly, college women basketball coming back. So so hey, but I mean, it's been crazy, been overblown stuff to me, and a lot of biasness we're seeing. I'm seeing the same stuff happen. It's been happening since the beginning of time when it comes to black women being disrespected, black women not given the flowers they're supposed to get. I'm getting kind of tired of it. It's getting real irritating that we still have to have this damn conversation when such and such player just can't live up to the hype and the pressure. And instead of us talking about the other players that are actually uplifting the game on and off the court, we got to keep going back to this person because they are a circus. They want a circus show instead of actually talking about real brand of basketball, which is removing that player from the roster, in my opinion, and going with what is working, which is a bunch of winners on a team who's been there before on the college level and who should be getting more shine, but they're trying to make them a part of the shenanigans, and it's getting irritating. So I haven't had a lot of fun this season because of all the BS surrounding everything with players. And to me, it just makes you appreciate the college women's game, because outside of the Geno stuff, what he did to Don, you actually had some great players hooping, and you actually got to see players' style of play. You actually got to see the showcasing of the talent of players. In this age now, it's like we can't even talk hoop. It's always going back to race, and it's like, it's crazy to me. And that has nothing to do with the bigger problem, which is this girl game just doesn't translate. And we've seen this before, Auntie, whether it's men's sports, there's a player that did good in college, but then when they get to the pros, they just don't pan out. It happens. I mean, it's the way the world works. But instead of holding that player accountable with their antics, with their childish behavior. We just blame everybody else. The coach don't like her. The team has got a secret plan to keep her down. Like, with all this weird shit, it's like, what are you talking about? The end of the day is basketball. You either get it in, you get it out the mud, or you fall by the wayside. And I'm just getting tired of that saying you said. It holds true today. Like, we keep glorifying people who've never done winning shit. And it keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's like, but these players ain't won shit that you're glorifying. Why are we glorifying them? I don't know. It's just ignorance. It's stupidity. So sorry for my rant, y'all. I just had to get that off my chest because it just gets to a point.
I mean, yeah, get it off your chest. I'm sorry that you're not enjoying the WNBA season. I am actually enjoying the WNBA season. Now, yeah. It sounds like that my timeline though is not getting hit with the stuff that your timeline is getting hit for. Probably because I got myself like insulated. So I ain't been taking too much. I kind of said what I had to say about it. I'm enjoying the Indiana Fever when she's not on the floor. But there's so much other good WNBA hoops going on that I don't even let that shit even get to me, right? Like, Camila Cardoso, being who I said she was gonna be. All these Gamecocks all over the place, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really in the WNBA. I'm in the Meanwhile in Columbia type of mode. Like, I love all the love that I'm seeing out there. I'm excited about the length that I'm seeing out there in Seattle, Minnesota. You know, what are y'all doing? Portland Fire, scrappy than a motherfucker. Golden State. So I'm just, I'm moving around that pretty cool, nephew. I'm gonna have to work with you on protecting your peace, nephew. We're gonna get you a woo-saw or something. We gotta get you something because we don't want you to lead the WNBA, nephew. It's a lot. We ain't even halfway through the season, and you already look like you gonna cancel your membership.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm that close. I'm not feeling it. I'm not really feeling it this season. What? Okay, I'm just not feeling it. It's the biasness. It's the showcasing of the foolery, and not showing not talking about what we need to be talking about. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
But nephew, that's what our platforms is for, right? So
yeah,
we can stop talking about that and start talking about what we need to talk about. So what's on your mind? Fuck all the rest of that. What's on your mind? Because you love the game. I've never seen you really look disappointed with basketball today. You look sad today. I don't like that. We don't usually have these kind of conversations. So what's happening? Talk to me.
No, just saying, just the discourse of the game. Like, we can't give a constructive criticism of players, and then when we give a constructive criticism, people want to get mad or in their feelings about stuff. So it's just to the point where it's like, I just like talking. I like when football come around, we can actually talk and critique. Or NBA come around, I can talk and critique. But when it comes to women basketball, it's like when you critique a player, it's a problem. Like, it's like a 100-time fold of a problem when you critique a player.
Okay. Tell me, what critique did you give recently that you got some backlash on? Let's talk through it.
I gave a critique. I gave a critique about the Chicago situation. I gave a critique about how I don't like how they were using Camilla, or I gave a critique on I don't feel like the coaching is up to par like that. I don't like the way how Vandersloot is inserting herself in the lineup when I like the lineup better with Azare, Miller, Skylar, sometimes Cloud, and then Sydney Taylor. You know what I'm saying? I like the showcasing of Sydney Taylor, and I give a criticism on saying I like how she's playing. I just think she needs to play better defense. Just a simple thing. I just think her defense is kind of bad. Oh, no, you just trying to hate because of Chicago and we're trying to turn it around. It had nothing to do with you turning around. I'm just giving an assessment of what I'm watching. I don't need my player giving 30, like giving 25, but then giving up 37 or 47 with the other team scoring. That's all I'm saying. Or I'll give a critique about Atlanta, where Atlanta fans get upset because I'm saying I feel like Smecko doesn't adjust well. Like, he has a game plan, but he doesn't adjust. So if you're going against a team that has length, your thinking should be, okay, let me grab somebody to help with the length. We got Medina. Let's try to throw her, Sika, and Angel in there to try to get some length out there. No, he wants to go to Borlée. So I give a critique saying that I just think he's a trash coach. And I just don't think he's going to be, I don't think he's the coach for this team to get them to that point. You know, just a fair critique. And Atlanta fans get upset. They want to get upset and get all upset. Oh, you're an Angel fan. It's had nothing to do with Angel. It's me assessing the game. So when you give an assessment, people think because you like these certain players that you have a bias to the coach or the team, and that's not what it is. If I see somebody who has a circle and they're trying to put a triangle shape in that circle, I'm going to say, hey, why are you doing that? Let's try to put it over here where the triangle at and kind of put the circle over here. So when you're giving critiques and trying to talk basketball, a lot of the W fans to me are over emotional and they get in their feelings way too much over little basketball critiques. Mm-hmm. That's my issue. And this is the only sport where I get pushback like that from giving a criticism, a constructive criticism. Because in football, when I give a criticism, it's like, okay, yeah, we talk about it. It ain't no going off you with MF or you this and that. It's okay, I can see what you're saying. And then the dialogue is a good conversation, not a going back and forth. But when you do it with the W players or any player you're critiquing, it's like, okay, I got to fight you now because I'm a Gamecock or I'm a Tiger or I'm a Husky or I'm a Sooner. It's like, that has nothing to do with it. I have no bias against anybody. I'm just going to give you a straight critique and you like it, cool. You don't? You don't. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about it. I just feel the defense, like I just give my critiques from the game we watch. We watch all these games. We watch all these games during the day. We have the league pass. We have Paramount. We have everything to try to give you the best critique and information we can. But it just gets to a point where it's like, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. It's not that serious, but okay, you got it. So, I don't know. But enjoyed the games yesterday. I enjoyed the Aces and Chicago game. I love that game. I love the Miller and Asia going back and forth. I love the 4 overtime game. That was a crazy ending. Carla Late is becoming a star in front of our eyes. Kidtron is still cooking. I also love the Mercury, how they were able to still play without their leader, their most valuable player on the team. They still were able to get the victory. That showed a lot of, okay, they're not laying down or anything. I believe Lynn Roberts should be fired. She should have been fired to me before the season. I stick by what I said. I don't think she knows what she's doing. Sometimes a job is way too big for a coach. And I think she doesn't have the how do I say it? She doesn't know how to read her players. Like, I could say this to this player. You already know, Auntie, like, you could say this to somebody, but you can't say it to this person. I don't think she knows how to, she's still coaching like this is college. And this is the professional. You have to be able to build a relationship more on this level. It's more of a respect value than a do as I say value. And even on college, you still have some coaches who not going to dictate anything. They're going to build that relationship with you. They're going to get personal. But then you got some coaches who say, do it my way or the highway. Lynn Roberts, to me, I think the veterans on this team and then her young players that she's not playing, she continues to me not to play Tanaya Latson. In my opinion, if you weren't going to use Tanaya Latson, you should have let Latson go somewhere where she would have had an ability to play and been able to get on the floor, or at least give a look. I didn't like how she handled the Fagan situation. I didn't like how she handled the Cam Brink situation, even though I'm not a Cam Brink fan. I didn't like how she handled that situation. And now you got Kelsey Plum out. They just don't look like they're interested. I think everybody's checked out. Indiana Fever, to what you said, I like how they look. Ty Harris is showing people who she is. That those injuries aren't holding her back. She's finally healthy, and they looked great without such and such on the floor, which I wish we could see more of her not on the floor, because they're actually fun to watch. They're very fun to watch. They're a better team. It's more camaraderie. And Kelsey Mitchell looks more engaged when she's off the floor. AB's able to play her game with her off the floor. Everybody's able to play. I like how Seattle's finally turning it around. Our fam is looking like I said it, I feel like she could be a generational talent. I'm not really sold on Malunga, but I think Malunga could be a solid number 2, 3 in the pecking order on the team. And then Ezzy hasn't gotten back yet. So when Ezzy come back, they're going to be a little dangerous. I don't know if they'll get to the playoffs, but I believe they can shock some teams. Flaw J looked like she might be turning it around. She had 2 big games, one against New York and then Atlanta.
You say turning it around from what?
I mean, she hasn't had a good season. I mean, it hasn't looked good. Like, she had some flashes, but she put it together a little bit in the New York game and Atlanta game, like doing the extra stuff. But to me, it might just be a Super Bowl moment. That might be her Super Bowl, and we might not see that again. I still think Zia Cook should start over her. Me and Scrub said this on our podcast the other day, Auntie. Me and him were like, and he brought it up. He was like, I think Zia Cook should start to me over her, because Zia Cook to me looks like the better guard on the team outside of Letitia Heidemann.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what my narrative is on them. Letitia Heidemann, appreciate you, T, but T is only a stopgap fix, so T can go.
Yeah.
And Jay Melvin can go. And
yeah, they could go.
This is the answer I got for them right here.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to, Auntie.
This the answer I got for them right here. This is my narrative. I'm going to push it right now. Monique Akoa-Makani to Seattle to be the point guard right there. They need.
Hey, I'm with it.
Akoa-Makani to Seattle.
Because she's not being used in Phoenix. She getting did dirty in Phoenix.
I've been pushing it since I think I started it yesterday. So that's my new thing.
Right.
Put it in the atmosphere.
Yeah. I mean, and then Horston is down again. I mean, I hope she can find her legs.
Time for Horston to go.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking too.
It's a different kind of team now.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of team now, so it's time for Horston to go. And she deserves a fresh start someplace. Horston actually may do good in Houston. Get healthy and go to Houston. Get healthy and go to Houston, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. What else we got?
Just the Marina Mabry's 53 was crazy, but that team.
We know that Marina can do that though.
Yeah, they need Slim back bad and Kiki. They need them back bad. Because outside of Mabry, it's just a stagnant. And I like Conti, but Conti's more of a get it here and there player. She's not a consistent, I'm going to get you a bucket player, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. So they need them 2 players back ASAP. Because I think they can get the 8th spot or 7th spot. Like, they could get it if they could get those 2 players back. Because if they don't, they're not making that spot. Because Mabry, she can only do so much, and we know she can do it. But also, Mabry can have that game, Auntie. You know this, where she could go like 6 or like 30. instead of like 15 or 20 or 30. So she can have those games too. So they need that balance back with Kiki and Sykes. I'm feeling I like the Aces. I still think Asia's doing too much. And I thought I would get more out of my bigs there. I'm just not feeling Turner. CPT's cool, but Melissa's having a better season to me. I think Melissa's having the most improved season. It still feels like Asia's doing a lot. And then when she got hurt yesterday, when she, tweaked her ankle, I was like, man, they're going to need her back. Because without Asia, I'm sorry, and I'm not disrespecting point guard, love J.O., love Ken and them. Man, they need to find some more help. Becky need to fire herself as a GM. They got to get a real GM in there, because if something happened to Asia, I just don't see this team staying in that top 5. Like
what team could stay in a top 5 without they starting?
No, not a lot of teams. Not a lot of teams. But the drop off to me would be significant.
Yeah,
whereas
the drop off looks different when the Aces get healthy. We ain't even healthy yet, so I'm not even worried about a drop off.
I'm not worried about them. I'm just saying.
I like where CPT is. I like where they coming. No, what I'm saying is I like where they coming. What Asia said was, I ain't played basketball in 5 months or whatever, so I'm okay with Asia doing a lot right now. Where I'm expecting to see Asia have a drop off is as Kennedy gets back into the fold. CPT started picking up her play. Melissa been playing her basketball. Now Asia's working herself to a place where she's picking her spots to rest. I think the Aces are right on time. I have no problem with where we at.
Oh no, I got them still winning the championship.
Becky,
I'm just saying.
And Becky's not the GM. Nikki Fargus is the GM, and they announced that officially this year. So okay. It's not Becky.
Well, I think she needs to do a better job, because I just don't like this team. If something happened to Asia, this team would be very in trouble. Like, even if a team has one of his players go down and it's not for a lengthy time, they still can keep it up. I don't know. I just think this team is missing one more thing, and a wing. Like, if I'm them, if what Nikki could do is grab a wing by the deadline and move Talbot to the bench, I think they'll be straight. I think they'll be even more dangerous.
Yeah, I like the conversation about a wing, but I'm okay. Especially because, like, I haven't seen Dana on the floor. Kennedy looked like she's still coming back from her illness. And I'm interested to see Janiyah Barker get healthy, and then what is it that you're gonna look like on this floor? Like, I don't know how to fuck that up.
She's hurt.
Who?
Janiyah, she's hurt.
No.
Or she just didn't dress. I don't think she just didn't dress.
I think all I've been seeing on Janiyah is coaches DNP coaches decision since she came back from she had concussion protocol. Wasn't she for a second? Was that what it is?
I believe so. I don't know. I didn't really see her play a lot, so I thought she was just not dressing. So I didn't know she had a concussion. I missed that.
Yeah, so she, so I'm letting them get warmed up. The people that I'm more concerned about is New York Liberty. Who y'all think y'all is? If Satu ain't healthy, what's happening there?
I mean, I didn't really like New York before the season because they didn't really address anything they were supposed to address. The problem with New York has been perimeter defense. Their perimeter defense is still bad. I don't like the starting. Like, I'm sorry, Phoebich to me is overrated. I know people like Phoebich. Phoebich is cool, but she's not
Go back to the defense real quick, nephew. Lady Hamilton is back now. Is she helping the defense like you thought she would, or is it just still?
She needs to start. No, she needs to start. And I think because of how his system is, he don't want to start her because Benaj is not really a strong 3-point shooter. She's more mid-range to the mid-range to the basket type of player. So he doesn't really like that. He wants shooters out there. And to me, I think she should be starting because I think she would play the point of attack. And then I would think about trying to and then I would Phoebich, you got to have another defender in there to cover up for Phoebich, because Phoebich is like, she's more to me of a 3-point specialist than a lockdown defender, or she'll play the passing lanes well because of her arm length, the length how she is. But she's not a player who's going to be she's not a two-way to me. She's more of a one-way player. She's not she's a specialist, and they needed another defender. The loss of Burt and then the loss of Kayla Thornton years ago, they never been able to replace that. Rebecca Gardner, I like her, but she's too small to guard wings. So they need to think about, before the trade deadline, seeing if they could go get a lengthy defender who could come out there and help with the defense. You could look at Ray Burrell. You could also look at the wings they have in Connecticut, because they have a lot of wings and they're not really doing nothing with them. So I would look at them too to see if I could grab somebody. I would also call Seattle to see, hey, is Horston okay? What does she have on her? Could she give you a go? I think she would fit that game. I think she would fit that team perfectly, because she can play both sides of the ball and she got a lot of length on her. And I think that would open it up for Phoebich more, because remember, people forget, Auntie, when New York won, Phoebich wasn't your main defender. It was Benijah, Kayla, and Burt, and then Niara. They're really missing Niara big time, coming off that bench, filling in for JJ. So they're missing those pieces, and they never were able to change those spots out. And to me, people gonna get mad. Sorry. I would start SDA over Sabrina. I would let Sabrina come off the bench until she actually gets herself right. I think she's messing the offense up.
You better than me. I'd pack Sabrina up and send her to Portland. There's no reason. There's not a need. There's not a need for Sabrina there. I keep on telling y'all, Sabrina can't lead them anywhere. If you don't believe me, look at what they look like without Stewie the other night. Stewie is the best. Stewie is the second best player in this league and the best player on the New York Liberty team. Sabrina, they better not. New York better not double down on Sabrina. Sabrina can't take them nowhere. I don't care who you put. I don't care what international talent you put around her. Without Stewie, that shit doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm just saying I'm just speaking realistically. I don't think they're gonna move her, so I'm just speaking me. I mean, I'm not a fan of Sabrina like that, but to me, I would bring her off the bench, because to me she's not looking good. She hasn't looked good to me this year. I would let SDA start. I think SDA is a better point guard. The team runs better with her in the starting lineup. And I would try to put Benijah at the 2. I would leave Phoebich and, of course, Stewie and then JJ. And then I would see if I could go get a Jordan Horston or somebody. Or hell, you talk about trading her to Portland. I would see what Sarah Ashley Barker talking about. I think she would bring a lot of toughness and bring a lot more pizzazz than her.
They can pair Sarah. They finna pair Sarah Ashley Barker with Sanaya Fagan. She ain't going nowhere.
Okay, so
I think that Portland. I think that she's part of the future of Portland. I think that she's included in the build out.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I don't think Portland know what they're doing really yet. I think they're still experimenting. So while they're experimenting, I would move Sabrina over there, and then I would bring Sarah over there if I can. It depends on what they're looking at in that organization. But
I really don't want Sabrina over there, but I just think that she'll end up there because it's home. More than anything else.
They need defense bad, Auntie. They're not going to. They could get out the first round because a lot of the teams aren't very defensively good. It's only maybe certain teams, but they gotta get some more. They gotta get some more length on that wing position, because when Phoebus go to the bench, you ain't really got nobody else. Now that Satu's out indefinitely, you don't know when she's coming back. So now you lost all that scoring off the bench. So like I said, I like Rebecca Gardner, but I wouldn't start Rebecca. I would bring her off the bench. I like her coming off the bench. And to me, she's more of a pest type of defender, not really a lockdown defender. So they didn't address their needs. I didn't like this team coming into this season. I just was giving respect to Stewie because, like I told you, I believe Stewie's the second best player in the league behind Asia Wilson. And I give her credit in the world and respect. So with Stewie, I think this team can go far. But anything happen to Stewie, this team is going to have a major drop-off because Stewie, to me, is playing at an MVP level. Jaquel Jones, I think she's hit a wall. I know people don't want to talk about it, Auntie, but I think she's hit a wall.
I don't think she hit a wall. I think that Jonquel is comfortable. I think Jonquel wanted to be a champion. She's a champion. She got a chip. She was chasing a chip, not chips. She's forever a champion. I don't know that she wanted to be a multi-time over champion. She doesn't. Her approach to the game doesn't come off like that's her goal. So I think she's comfortable. I think she's content, and whatever.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, if I can't get the JJ from that championship run, I might have to look somewhere else because if she doesn't play up to par, they're not going to win. Like Stewie needs her. Stewie needs her like down the stretch, and if she don't play up to that, they're in trouble.
Yeah, you better look somewhere else.
Well, hey, I ain't got no issue with moving on. Like, look, if I was a GM,
I just don't think that that's coming. I'm just being honest. I don't think that that's coming from. I don't think that that's where she's at right now with it.
Well, they better figure it out because once that All-Star break hit, Auntie, it's a sprint now. And if you're not giving me nothing,
they're gonna get another break though, right? They're gonna get the World Cup break too.
That's right. They're gonna
have 2 weeks. So it's gonna be interesting to see what teams look like. You know what I'm saying? After the 2 weeks.
Right. I mean, look, we'll see. But they got a lot to figure out. But I feel SDA should be starting. She should be starting at the point, in my opinion. Because that, to me, the system runs better with her out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I would do. And I would start Benijah Laney-Hamilton because I need defense. I need a point of attack defender. And Benijah's been in and out the lineup. I don't know if she's still probably getting back from that injury she had. It was a serious injury. But I need her on that floor. Because I like Phoebich, but from a defensive standpoint, she can't be my point of attack defender. I got to have it be Benijah. That's the only way this team could do something. If she's the point of attack defender and she's giving you something on offense, which is getting to the cup, also giving you a threat from the mid-range.
Okay.
And the Lynx, I ain't gonna hold you. I like them better without Fee. I like Natasha Howard more than Fee. I've always been a Natasha Howard fan.
So, what do you think about Natasha Howard and Nafisa on the floor together? That's what you can right get.
I know. I don't like it, but
so here's the thing. I already said this is where I'm at with it. I'm already on record as saying I think it's already Olivia Miles' team, Lil Art Miller.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'm sorry, Lil Art Miller. That was my coach name. Olivia Art Miles. Olivia looks like Arthur.
Lil Art Miller.
Lil Art Miles.
Oh, Miles. My bad.
No. My coach name was Art Miller, so I mix it up.
Oh, Art Miller. Yeah, my fault. I didn't want to mess his name up.
I have nicknamed her Art Miles, Olivia Art Miles. She looked like Arthur, a little cartoon character.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked just like Arthur to me. And I kept saying, God damn, man, she looked like somebody, but she looked like Arthur. So I call her Olivia Art Miles. That's her team though now. The fan base is brought in. They're coming out to see her. They like the antics. They like the screaming. They like the energy that she brings. Nafisa, she gotta kind of get along, get in and get in where she fit in. You got to get in where you fit in, because see, this is the difference
Can I give her
between.
them papers?
I don't know if you can get. Well, so here's the thing. I think that Nafisa is okay with taking the papers because she just only signed a 1 year deal.
Right. Right.
So I don't know that she's necessarily locked in. But the thing is, uh, where does she go? Is Dallas waiting on her? Are they trying to have a whole bunch of Huskies down there?
I'm gonna put this out here, Auntie.
Does she go to New York?
I'm gonna put
Where do you
this
see her
out
going?
here. I'm
What?
gonna put it out here. If I'm Nafisa Collier, I stay and I become the fourth in the pecking order. I become a role player. And the reason why I say that, she'll have a better chance of winning a championship that way than being the focal point of the offense. I just don't, I don't, the reason why I'm afraid she'll come back is because I don't want to take it away from the chemistry that's going on. The chemistry, in basketball, Auntie, whether men or women, chemistry is the most important thing to winning championships. And you not necessarily got to like the person you next to, but y'all done built the bond on the floor. You bring somebody in, it's going to kind of mess it up. Now, if she swallows her pride and says, you know what? I'm going to start off on the bench first. I'm going to limit my shots. I'm not worried about any all whatever or getting all this. I'm going to take a back seat to her. To Miles. I called her like the singer, her. My fault. Miles, Courtney, and Kayla and Tosh. I'm going to take a back seat to them. I think that team will be dangerous if she does that. I think she'll have better opportunities winning than being the focal point.
So check this out. I almost agree, but I'm going to tell you why I don't. Because she still wants to be an MVP, don't she? She can't take a back seat if she want to be an MVP.
That's right.
If MVP is the goal, right? Then you can't
Right.
take a back seat, right? And so my thing has always been: is it that she's chasing championships, or is she chasing individual accolades, right? So for me, I think I lean that she's chasing individual accolades because that's what I think her actions show.
Right.
So I take a back seat. I mean, it would be helpful because, and the reason taking a back seat would be helpful is not only because I think me, I'd be on my Joe Clark. If you could do it, I wouldn't be here, right? So
Right.
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 You had plenty of opportunity. You know what I mean? You had plenty of opportunity to get it done, and you didn't. But when you look at the landscape of the teams that are out there, right, the young interns that are coming, Seattle is coming, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
They're coming, right?
They are.
Dallas, if they can figure out a big in their defense, they're coming. Las Vegas, still around. New York, with some tweaks, still here. Atlanta was coming, and it's like they stalled. I don't know what else actually is going on right there, but they got the beginnings of something, right?
Yeah.
Most teams have something that they're brewing. Washington, they're coming. Golden State, they're here. Portland,
Yeah.
they scrapping.
Give me 1 sec, Auntie.
Yeah, go ahead. Toronto, if they get healthy. I'm not gonna say two seasons, maybe 3 seasons. I don't know. Toronto. One of the things I think that messed Toronto up too is not getting Shakira Austin, but that also helped Washington. So I get it. Chicago, they get healthy, they're coming. So staying in Minnesota may be the very best thing for Nafisa. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know where else you see her go to and have it be her team. Let's see here. I don't think I we ain't spoke to nobody in the chat yet. Let me catch up while Nephew is out. See some of y'all in the chat. What's the word? Tierra Nidera, living best life. Cecil, Miracle Rider, what's up? Miss Devin, what's happening? Oh, y'all been talking. Tamika, what's up? Betty Jeter, what's going on? Money, what's happening? FM, what's up? Nah, what's happening? Black Trump, what's good? Sweet Pearl, what's good? MJ, I seen you sneak in the chat. What's happening? Furious ATL Hoops, what's the word? Rusty Nail, what's happening? I'm trying to get everybody. This chat been moving today. KB, what's up? Yolanda Wells, what's happening? Jeremy, what's up? KKS, what's up? Bugs, what's happening? Did I see Fox News talking about AT? Brandon Smith, what's happening? No, I did not. What did they say? Now the Angels gone. They need to free Miller as well. Congratulations to Asia on her BET award. What do y'all think of Phoenix as a whole? Do you think they can make a run at the playoffs? Now, Phoenix is finished. Phoenix didn't do enough to replace
My bad, y'all.
That's what happened there.
But to answer your question, Auntie, I've never seen Nafisa as a superstar. This is me speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I just never liked her moxie. I never felt she could be the leader of a championship team. I just always felt she would have to be the co-star or the third in the rotation. Like, I like the Olivia and Courtney Williams led links more than her. Look, y'all can say whatever y'all want about Courtney out there in the general public, but Courtney got dog in her. She's rubbing off on Miles. Miles needed to go somewhere where they believe in her as not only a team, but as a coaching staff. And I think that's empowering her to be like one of the best PGs that we have this year. So if I'm the FISA, I know the world tour she's having, I just don't see her being that number one focal point of a team. And let's say she says, you know what? I'm finna leave. It's really not a lot of places I could see her really going.
You ever seen Tombstone?
Yeah, that's my movie.
What that man say? Well, bye. Yeah, what the fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? I'm finna leave. I'm finna go. Well, bye.
I mean,
don't threaten me with
Chicago.
Don't threaten me with a good time, right? Maybe you can go to Phoenix. Maybe you go to Phoenix and they build around you because that shit's a fucking mess, right? And you can be MVP in Phoenix, right? You can go be that there. And I don't know if AT and DeWanna Bonner stay there, but there's only a couple organizations that are needing a face of something, right? Phoenix, hey man, y'all, hey, that shit is a dumpster fire over there. Dumpster fire, straight up.
Look, she either go to Phoenix. You know what? I could see her in Toronto.
With Marina Mabrey?
With Mabrey, with Sykes, and with that young Kiki Rice, I could see her there because they're missing a consistent post player. And then her and Niara, I would love her next to Niara and Izzy Harrison. That would be a good combination because she would be able to operate around the paint a lot because Harrison wants to shoot the ball a lot, and so does Niara. So that would open it up for her. And then you still got Tioni Key there. Fag Benlay, I would send her along her way after the season because I got Key there. Look. And plus, she can get the fadeaway off. She can do what she got to do. You got nothing but shooters around her. And she ain't got to be the main person.
Y'all keep typing Chicago in the chat. She's not a Chi-Town type of person.
She's not going to Chicago.
That's just me. She's not a Chi-Town type of person.
That's reserved for the other girl from the Midwest. She going to be there. But I digress.
So there's that.
Yeah. But I could see her there, or like you said, Phoenix, because look, Phoenix is going to most likely get rid of AT and Dewana. So you still got Kai. Is Kai going to want to stay? Because I know they don't want her to go. Phoenix loves her.
Who?
So
Who?
if she
Oh, I'm
decides to
sorry, nephew.
stay,
We ain't talk. We ain't talk. We ain't talk. I'm sorry. I got to catch up on my narratives. So here's my newest narrative.
right.
Uh, I hope it works straight up. Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard for Cock Copper. Ryan, go to Phoenix. Get you a new.
Hey,
Get you a new setting. Cock Copper.
hey,
Going down to Atlanta.
hey,
Uh,
we got Ryan.
let's make it up. Let's shoot some more
Look,
energy down here.
I've been talking.
And let's get
I've
Ryan
been
over there.
talking to
That's where I'm at. Where I'm at. That's
I've
where I'm
been
at. Talk to
talking.
me.
I've been talking to Atlanta fans outside because I'm from Georgia, Florida area, so I got people in Atlanta. A lot of the OG fans and a lot of the new fans, not on the internet, but on in real, because the videos I made, I've been calling her out. Whenever y'all get a chance, check that out on my channel. I called her out. I had a video called APB on the permission because they call her the permission. I called it APB out on her. You're gonna have to split her and Leash up, and I would go with Kai Copper. And the reason why, Kai Copper brings something they don't have, which is toughness, dog, closer mentality. Auntie, that when Kai Copper is KF mother ucking
But
C,
it's when she but you got to give her the space to be able to be Cock Copper, right?
yeah. And I would have her there
You gotta
because
give her the space to be able to be Cock
she
Copper.
she would operate in the mid range a lot more, and this would force Alicia Gray to be the scorer that I believe she can be. Look, this is how I view Alicia Gray. I view Alicia Gray as one of the best scorers in the game. In the game, not just on Atlanta, in the game. And I believe Ron Howard, her relationship with Ron Howard is not, to me, holding her back. I need Ryan out of there because Ryan's energy is just bad. Even in Seattle, she had a 27 point. Auntie, it felt like 5 points. It ain't feel no impact from your shots. And then to me, when she dominates the ball, Alicia can't get going. Alicia's stuck in the damn corner. So when Alicia come down court, I gotta get this shot up because I'm not gonna get the ball back. The ball gonna be going to Ron. She's a black hole. I need more ball movement. I like when Angel's at the elbow and Leash can get it either cutting or get the ball outside. They set a pin down for her and the Leash get that shot up. Damn near money. I just don't like Ron's energy. I don't like her moxie. And what I mean by moxie, people, that shit that's in that you walk with, that swagger. That when I walk in the room, Auntie, I'm the shit. And I ain't even got a fur coat on. I just don't get that from Ron. And her defense is overrated. Look, I'm sorry, her defense is overrated. She's more of a passing lane defender. She's not no one-on-one, I'm going to shut you down defender. Gabby Williams destroyed her. Stewie destroyed her. Like Flaw J destroyed her. She's not I just don't understand the infatuation with Ryan Howard. I've tried to give her a chance. I'm sorry. She just don't got it. And I think she's in the way. If you can move her out the way and add a Kai Copper, I believe this team will be way better without her.
But it's not that she doesn't have it, and that's the frustrating thing. You've seen it too many times to be like, man, she just don't got it. You just don't want to fucking use it. Like, at what point are you gonna use what you have? Like, we've seen you defend. You choose not to defend too many. You choose not to defend more times than you choose to defend. Right?
She quit.
Atlanta got a lot of things that they gotta figure out, because I think that it could be the Gamecock in me, but we can talk about it. Tina Pow is better than Jordan Canada as the starting point guard. If Medina continues to develop like she's developing, she's gonna be a better starting big than Bree Jones. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where it's trending. So now, what are you putting with those? Now you got Angel, It sounds like from the Atlanta fan base, you liking Medina and Angel on the floor together. I was hearing people say, let's see more of that during the game. Okay. So then, you can add a Kai Copper here. You can get Leash going and a Tahina Papa. Like, I just think that they got to rip the Band-Aid off in Atlanta. You understand what I'm saying? You got to rip the Band-Aid off.
Auntie, the people I talk
to some stuff.
The people I talk to on ground level, they have had the same issues that me and you have with Ron Howard. I talk because I talk to people, and my partner up there too, my brother and them there. You know, they do a little interview and stuff for me, and they like, look, man. And I talked to an OG fan on the phone, and he like, man, since 2022, I think that's when she was drafted. The Atlanta fan base don't believe in Ron Howard. They love Alicia Gray. They love Angel. They love Pow. They love Medina. They love Canada. They don't like Ron Howard. They feel like Ron Howard. It's not like that. They don't think she's a good player. She's a solid player. They don't like her picky, choosy defense, her picky choosing scoring, her picky choosing when she wants to be a dog tonight. Nobody got time for that if you're trying to win a championship. Championship teams, you ain't got time for that. You trying to win. And nobody got time to wait for you to wake the hell up. Like, it's like she lost her dog and she's still trying to recover from it every time she plays. And then one game she'll be like, F that dog, I'm hooping today. But it brings the other team down because nobody else can get no shots. She reminds me of Cam Thomas. Like she's Cam Thomas to me. Like, yeah, you can score. Yeah, you can hoop. But it's when you're scoring. It's when you're hooping. It's to the detriment of the flow of the team. Jordan Canada, horrible point guard. I would like Pow at the point guard from a Derek Fisher type of role. Catching, shooting, moving the ball, getting her shot off. I love Pow off the ball because I think she's one of the best off the ball players I've seen currently in the W. I think she'll be way more effective doing that. Canada, to me, is a better six woman. I think she'll be great at a six woman because she likes to just go like one speed, Auntie, just one speed. And that, I think six woman would fit her better. Brianna Jones, here's your papers. Where would you like us to send you? I like Medina too much. Medina has gotten so much better from day one to now. It's incredible. Her and Angel are like, it's reminding me of Miller and Angel vibes. I love it. Angel could be the defender she wants to be with Medina out there. Medina could score better at the five because she's bigger. I was upset with Smecko because I think he lost us the game because when Medina was in there, Kia Stokes was having problems guarding her. Letitia was having problems guarding her. And he just took her out inexplicably. I like her at the five with Angel at the four, and I would like Alicia Gray, Pow, and Kai Copper. I would go with that type of starting five. And I think that five would be dangerous.
Well, got to make a decision.
They got to. They got to make a decision because she and now, people gonna say
I'm not gonna act like Medina don't have stuff that she needs to work on, but to just be like Medina's not a good defender, I don't agree with that. I think that she can work on defending.
Medina could work on it. Medina got things to work on, but hell, Medina gives me effort. My coach always taught me this, Auntie, and I don't know if your coach has taught you this, but this is what my coach taught me. Hold on, I got it. Don't make me laugh. Hold on. Dawkins, that's what I like. I like that shit right there. I want you to go 100 effort. I don't care if you F up on the plays. I don't care if you give me 50% knowing the plays. But as long as you give me effort, I can coach the plays, son. And that's what it is. I can't coach effort. but I could coach you up on how to play, how to position yourself. But as long as you're giving me effort, Auntie, even if we all ran the wrong play, if all of us gave 100 effort, it's still a good play. That's how my coach looked at stuff. And I think this coach, Carl Smecko, he don't have that in him. He don't have it in him.
The thing about Medina is this. Is there things that she could work on? Yes. Is there stuff that she have to learn? Sure. But the learning curve is shorter than people think. And it could happen this season. Period. It could happen this season. Smesco's not headed back to FGCU. That's not where he's headed.
No, like I said, I told y'all before. I told y'all last year. I call him the Lowe's manager. I don't like him. Like he's a coach, and I've been around these type of coaches. This is why I don't like these type of coaches. They don't coach the game. They coach to their minutes. Oh, I'm giving you this many minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna coach you to the minutes. Cheryl Reeve and Becky coach to the game. They don't coach to minutes. They coach to the game. If you're not giving me shit right now, I don't care if you're a superstar on the team, your ass gonna sit this bench real quick. And to me, he's afraid to bench Ryan when he needs to. He's not hard enough on her. He doesn't challenge her. This is why I like when Teaspoon is with her doing Unrivaled, because Teaspoon challenges her. Teaspoon tells her, I need it. What we doing? He don't give that off. He just says, Ryan, go ahead, shoot all these bad shots, even if you're having a bad game. I just don't get it. It's like, does he like his job? Does he want to be there? Because it comes off as he don't want to be there. And I may be reading it wrong, y'all. I don't have an issue coming back saying, yo, I was wrong, y'all. I apologize. I misread it. But I just don't get the feel from him that he really likes coaching this team. I just don't get it. Like, he don't work the refs right to me. He doesn't bring his players and try to actually, it's like he's looking at everything from an analytical standpoint. And that's fine. But
I don't know, he may be an analytics guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't follow
know.
him enough. I don't follow him enough.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. I just think they need a coach who's going to challenge them. They need a coach, Auntie, who's going to say, enough of that bullshit today. I need this, Alicia. Angel, get out your head. I need this. Medina, don't worry. Just keep giving me effort. Pow, let it fly. When you got that shot, shoot that shit. Jordan, keep your head up. You got somebody open. Everything's not downhill to transition scoring. They don't have that to me. They don't have that type of coach. Like Nikasi, even though I don't like how she handles Atisha's minutes, Nikasi's still coaching the players. She's still getting something out of them. She don't have a problem saying, okay, this player hot right now. Okay, I'm going to ride that hot player. I'm going to let my bench go. I'm going to let you sit. You're not giving me nothing. Burden, you didn't give me nothing right now. I'm going to let Chin go. Such and such, you're not giving me none right now. Kayla, you're not giving me none right now. I'm going to let Tip Hayes go. That's coaching to me. You have to coach the game, not a stat sheet, not a minute sheet. It's more to the game than that. Because if I need that, Auntie, I'll just go get a robot to coach. I'll just get a AI coach. Go ahead, AI coach. Tell us what we need to do. Okay, you playing at this time? Yeah. You at this mark, I'm gonna bring you out, and then you go in. Like, come on, what are we doing? I just think it's too big for him. I don't think he really knows what he's doing. So, and then he doesn't adjust. I'm still waiting on him to adjust. I don't, and then he doesn't know how to go after the mismatches. Like if we're going against, Seattle the other night. Why not have Medina and Angel in there going against Iowa and Malunga? You're going to go in there and put Borlace in there. You got Ron Howard on Iowa Fam or Malunga. That's barbecue chicken. And Shaq, what Shaq say? Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing? And then you didn't even play Sika Kone either. It's like Sika, Angel, and you could have went with Sika, Angel, and Medina for one stretch because they're big. They have a big lineup. And I just don't think he knows how to see the game. You can watch the game, but you got to see the game. You got to see what's going on. You can't just ball watch and see who got the ball. You got to see how everybody's moving around the ball, what sets they're doing, who's setting what screen, who's getting the back door open. How do we take apart the worst defender on the team? He don't do that. And then I don't think he's playing pow enough. I think in certain games, pow needs to play more than Borlace. Against teams like that's long, like Liberty, like the Aces, or like Golden State or Seattle, you have to go with, to me, a Navarre and a Pow. I would go with them more than a Borlace. Borlace gives you offense, but against that length, she's not going to do well. She didn't do well against Golden State or Seattle. They had the defenders to take things away from her. They had the scheme to take things away, and Carl didn't know how to say, you know what, this is how I'm going to counter that. He just went along with getting beat down. So I don't know. Like, I think he's going to hold the team back. That's just my opinion. I think he's going to hold them back. He's going to keep them from going where they could go.
I mean, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that because I just haven't paid attention enough. Like I said, I don't know that I think it's him as much as I just feel like it's bad energy amongst the players.
Right.
It's just and not bad energy. Just it's a lack of energy. So everybody's at a different. It seems like on a different page.
Yeah.
And then there's nobody really there that's getting everybody on the same page, or if that's
it's no lead. It's no leadership.
But who should lead?
It should be Ron and Alicia.
Okay.
They're the elder statesmen. I mean, women. Excuse me, y'all.
Got you.
They're the elder stateswomen. It's their team. I just don't see them as leaders. I see them more as role players / just there. Like, they don't have a leader, a de facto leader. And I think Angel's not trying to step on toes because she's like, look, I don't have the cachet to tell Ron or Alicia what to do. Let's just be honest. She doesn't. They've been in the league longer. I don't have the cachet to tell Jordan what to do. She's been in the league longer, got 2 championships. So those two have to step up. And I think a lot of times, and guys, I'm being honest, I think they're too friendly to be on the same team. I've been saying this for 2 years. Said this when they got beat with Tanisha Wright. Remember, Auntie, they lost to New York first round. The next year, they lost to the Fever first round. I believe those two got to be split apart because they're afraid of holding each other accountable. I just think they are. I think they would do better with one or the other gone, and I think that would open it up more for everybody to be able to say what they got to say to one another. I think Ryan is very sensitive. I don't think she can take criticism. I don't think she can. I don't think she can be held accountable.
We ain't got time for your feelings. You can come pick them up. Jasmine Sullivan say, "Come pick them up and come get them while I'm cleaning." You hear? While I'm up cleaning, come get all your feelings.
Hey, that's my record too. That's my record.
Yeah,
that's my record too. I like that. That's my record.
While I'm up cleaning, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave none. You understand? Get them all. Listen, no time for feelings in basketball. There's no feelings in basketball, right? Period. And that's not, and I understand what you're saying. Sometimes it's hard to play with a friend, especially if you've grown closer during the process of being on this team. They done had different coaches come through. They done had different um, systems come through. But at some point, you have to just say like, what's the best for our careers? And you know what I'm saying? I see you on the other side, homie. You know what I'm saying? We kick it
Yeah,
in the off
like
season.
it's
We
no
kick it on
hard
the off
feelings.
days.
Like
Yeah, it's not.
it's
It's
no
nothing
hard
personal.
feelings. It
But
is.
the
I
other
rather
part of that
play,
though,
Auntie. I rather play with. Sorry to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
I rather play with somebody that I'm not real cool with off the court than somebody I am real cool with, because I can say something to them and they can say something to me. We hold each other
I'm on.
accountable.
I'm on the fence with that one, nephew, and I'm on the fence with that one because of this. If we close as we can, if we close as we are, you should be able to say, Auntie, you know what? You fucked that segment up.
No, I understand
You know what I'm
that,
saying? You know what I'm saying?
but some
And have
people
me
can't.
and have me respect that
Right.
if our friendship is what it is. Friends should be able to do that. Hold each other accountable. Say, you know what? Hey, you should shut the fuck up sometime, homie. That wasn't it right
But
there.
everybody
Right?
not like that, Auntie. A lot
But
of
here's but
people, they
it
tender. They really tender. And if you tell them, yo, you fucking up, bro, like you need to step up, they gonna hold on to that shit till next year. Then y'all be on the trip. And then they just be like, man, I ain't like how you said that to me. Like, nigga, no, and plus we want the team. Would you rather me just sit back and just let you just be? Man, we ain't friends no more. Like, take their ball and go home, people.
exactly.
You know, I know you can handle that. I know I can say that to you. You can say that to me. But a lot of these people, like a lot of players, I've seen it. They can't take that because they feel like I'm your friend. You shouldn't really have to say that to me. Like, what? I should be able to say that to you. But I've seen people like that. I've had friends and brothers and sisters like you, Auntie, who I could say, yo, stop that bullshit, bro. We got to pick it up. What the hell are you doing? And then I got people like Ron Howard. Yo, man, what you doing? Get on the shit. Why you talking to me like, whatever, dog. You got it. Just let out all bad energy in the room. So I agree with you. I agree, but I'd rather deal with somebody I ain't a friend with on that because I know I could get away with saying what I got to say instead of having to gauge with this person worrying about your damn feelings. But like I said, I'm just speaking from me. I'm not speaking for Auntie or anybody y'all in the chat. This is just me speaking. Y'all can see it differently, like Auntie see it differently. But I just know I've been around people who hold stuff in after they've been told off about something. They just shut down, and it's like, bro, like you're not gonna win a championship with Ryan Howard as your main leader of the locker room and team. I'm sorry, you're not. And y'all can get mad. I've been saying it since Kentucky days. I just don't think she's great as a leader. Now, if she's the co-star or she's following, she might be better at that role. But as the
Okay.
player, nah,
Okay.
can't
Y'all ain't
do
gonna
it.
like what y'all ain't gonna like what I got to say about Ryan Howard.
Go ahead, Auntie, you got it.
So Ryan Howard's not Steph. She's not Clay. She's KD.
Yep.
Tremendous talent. A tremendous talent that doesn't really need to be the face of the league. Just let her hoop. Just let her hoop. Like you don't. She's not the. She's not gonna lead by example in a way that impacts your team and has people better, right? She doesn't lead vocally where you see her like getting the team together and really issuing out like what you should be doing, any of that, right? So
Right.
she need you need Leash and then whoever else that is. And it doesn't seem like it's Angel, and if it's not Angel because she doesn't have the voice there yet or because she doesn't have the cachet in the WNBA yet or whatever that is, they need someone to come in there and be the leader. And to me, it's just easier to have an alpha, kind of like a Kai Copper, who I think has been held back a little bit from being able to be big dog.
Yeah.
Because you got a big dog in the, you got it. You know, AT is kind of like that OG on the block that just won't lead the block.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, y'all got it, go ahead, youngster, youngster. And then every time the youngster try to go, the OG jumping in, they're like, oh no, this how you do it, this how we did. Nah, OG,
Exactly.
OG fam. You know what I'm saying? OG, let us do our thing. And so let Kai. It's hard for Kai to come be big dog with AT there because AT been big dog for a long time in this league.
And
So
to piggyback off what you're saying, I think it's hard for Angel to actually be who she is because I think Ron's in the way. I think you're having the same conundrum you're having in Phoenix that you're having in Atlanta. The only difference is Atlanta just got a better record, but it's simply kind of like the same team damn near.
and then everybody walking on eggshells because they ain't saying what they need to say. So
Exactly, and you understand, Auntie. You don't watch, you don't play, you don't watch. That don't work.
It don't even. It's not even just. You got a super chat. Go ahead.
Oh, appreciate it, Mario Stewart. Great show as usual. Hit the likes on both platforms, man. Man, look, man. You know when me and Auntie get together, it's a show. Like I said, it's been on me, y'all, man. Personal life, dog. It hits you. I'm just glad Auntie. I'm just glad Auntie's understanding. Auntie understands. You know, like I said, we're gonna be consistent, but it's been on me. I've been having a lot going on in my life. That's just hit me. So I apologize, y'all, and Auntie and everyone, because I love doing this show. I love working with Auntie, because Auntie brings the joy out of me. Like her, Scrub, them two bring the joy out of me to talk women, football, or whatever. They bring that joy out of me.
No need to apologize. Life is life, and like I said, life is life, and people need to be able to have other conversations. So I launched a whole nother channel where I'm just gonna talk other stuff. So Sess Talks, y'all give me a follow over there. We're gonna everything but sports.
Oh, I followed it already, Auntie.
Thank you, nephew.
I saw it. I said, "Oh, I'm the first one."
But we need these outlets, right? We need these outlets. You never know what's going on in life. You know, some of us got, you know, aging parents. Some of us got medical stuff we dealing with. Some of us got kids we trying to raise. Some of us got, you know, jobs we trying to do. Some of us got, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff out here that we trying to do. And in this community, it doesn't have to just be. You know, that's why I don't even do the trolls. Y'all catch hell from me because I'm just not here for that. It's too many other places to do that, right? So be able to say, hey, you know what, today I need some prayers today. Shit, life is whooping my ass. Prayers up for you, right?
Yeah.
And to be able to just say, hey, you know, and I ain't seen in a minute. Life is life. I got medical stuff I'm dealing with. I got to try to get a knee replacement. I got, you know what I'm saying? We just got shit.
Yeah, man.
you keep, you know what I'm saying? You keep coming back. So, you know, we appreciate y'all because y'all could be anywhere. Y'all right here. We're gonna have these conversations. So, and we're gonna be honest about it. So, the important part and you know the reason that we keep showing up on Monday is because you started the show with I'm sick of WNBA basketball, but I gotta be the one to remind you that it's a whole lot of good shit going on in the WNBA today.
Yeah.
Turn your algorithm off from that piece, right?
Right.
I was just saying yesterday, they keep talking about international, and it's Alaman this, and Beavish this, and Johannes this, but the African girlie's been hooping. Y'all need to be saying
man.
And Kawir and Fam and Malanga and Okikiola. Okikiola just turned into a goddamn closer in Washington. And ain't nobody talking about it.
Man.
Ain't nobody talking about the second season that young lady is having.
She's having a great second season.
This is why these platforms are important, right? This is you know what I'm saying? This is what this is for. But let's go.
Yep. Yeah, but that's how it is. Like I said, I just don't. I think Atlanta's gonna I think they're gonna realize it by the halfway point, or whenever this season over with, that they're gonna have to make a move. Like I said, I would have never signed Bree Jones back. I understand why they did, but I wouldn't have signed her back because I like the direction they were going in. And Bree Jones, I just don't know how she fits coming back because Angel has been effective at the 5. Nas has been effective when she's on the floor. Medina's been awesome, better than what everyone was saying she was going to be. Sika Kone gives you hustle minutes, doesn't really do nothing for the stat board, but give you hustle minutes. You bring Bree Jones back, it's going to be like, man, how are we going to get this going? But hey, Bree Jones might
I think,
find
but
a way in the offense, but I don't
but
know.
I think you have to bring Bree Jones back, one, just to show the loyalty. Like shit, you
Yeah,
stuck it
yeah,
out
yeah.
with us.
Facts. Yeah.
But the other part there too was that I don't think that Atlanta could afford to walk away from Bree Jones and Brittany Griner in the same offseason and then say, what the fuck are we gonna do about the bigs, right? Because it's just not a lot of bigs out there.
It's
So
not.
I think for them having to choose between the two, you know, I would lean Bree Jones. So
Yeah. And then I didn't think
and
they thought that Medina would be this good this early.
but I don't think that they knew what Medina was. I think that so here's my take on Medina. If you didn't really go and do your research on Medina, right, and you just watch, because half the people who were talking about Medina coming into this season didn't watch that girl play 60 seconds worth of basketball at Mississippi State. Okay, they only saw what they
No.
saw at South Carolina, um, and how she was used and what we were at and what we asked her to do didn't really like a lot of the other players at in the program didn't really get into what her bag was. So if you didn't go watch the Kenya videos, if you didn't see the 3x3, if you didn't see, her facing up the basket, shooting the ball, and doing those things, you didn't know that this was in her bag, and you didn't know how quickly she was going to be able to get to it. This is why Don Staley was chomping at the bit to be able to get that girl back into the fold one more season. Because you see what she is. One more season at South Carolina. That's no one picking the draft. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't care who you talking about. One more year, that right there at 6'6" coming out, no more picking the draft. So I think they lucked up with Medina being able to get into her bag in some spots that they didn't expect. But I don't know that they have the perfect bridge player to take them from old regime to new regime, which looks like it's going to be like that Tahina Angel Medina group with Alicia as one of the bridge pieces, but they need one more, and I really think it's Kai Copper. So I got Kai Copper to Atlanta, Ryan Howard to Phoenix. I done sent a Koa Makani to Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah.
Jade Melvin, check this out. Jade Melvin, and Jade Melvin to I don't know. I want some kind of three-way trade that sends Jade Melvin over to Washington, and T. Heidemann can go out Phoenix with the Mercury and Ryan Howard. And
So
figure that out
send
like that.
Melbourne back home, back to Washington, where she played at last year.
Yeah, send Melvin back.
Hmm.
Washington ain't got no goddamn point guard. Man, when I finally took my medicine and realized that A. Moore and Rory Harmon was both 5'6", it was over for me. Rory can't get on the floor. She the same size as A. Moore. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fire them both. Fire them both.
I just don't think he knows how to use Rory, because Amor's just not good at all. And then he got this Flores girl. This Flores girl don't do shit either.
So I also tried to send Caitlin Chin to Washington, but ain't no way Golden State gonna give her up.
I
And
think she's fine
Indiana,
in Washington. I mean, in Golden State, I think she's fine
she
there.
no
Like,
she
she
no
changes the pace.
she is, but Washington could use her. I'm not telling her to go to Washington because she ain't doing good in Golden State. I'm telling her to go to Washington because she can start in Washington. Raven also can start in Washington. Washington's got to figure that out. There's another guard I was moving. Let me think about it. Damn, somebody else I was moving. It'll come to me. Courtney Vandersloot.
What about her?
Clipboard Sluty is back, and I'm gonna tell you what I like about. Clipboard Sluty on the floor. First of all, the minute restriction is probably good. I don't know if you need a whole lot of Clipboard Sluty on the floor, but the one thing that I'm gonna call out about Vandersloot is that when she hit the floor, she made a pass, and then directed the pass into Camilla. That's the
Mm-hmm.
type of direction that Chicago needs from the point guard. So I hope the other point guards was watching. That's the type of direction you need to keep the focal point Camilla on the floor so that you can see what that success is. I passed it to you. No, don't think about it. The next play is to pass it there. There. Then I mean it. I hope
Right.
that's what Vandersloot is bringing to their guard room. That's the piece that I hope that she adds as they work her back in. What else did I have to say about Chicago? I like that they signed Koulibaly for the rest of the season. I like that they let Poffenbarger go. Got to figure that out. Are they turning the corner yet? I think I'm still waiting on that one. I'm not ready to make a decision on if they turning the corner yet. They trying some stuff, but I don't know if
Right.
they turning the corner. That's what I'll say about them.
Yeah. I mean, they're straight. They're good. I mean, I like what Sloot did.
But okay, so the thing about Vandersloot has never been like, we don't like her as a basketball player. That hasn't been it. The thing about Vandersloot was always, bro, she's old.
Yeah, it was like how
And,
much you got left
and
in the tank, and I
but not
wanted her
only
to be a
that,
better
how
veteran.
much wear and tear can you put on her with her coming back from an injury? So what is it that what are you expecting from her? Now with a Skylar and what's her name? Natasha Cloud there, you know what I'm saying? I get you're splitting that role a little bit more than Vandersloot as your starting point guard last season. But the question was always, it was never about her game. It was never about that. It was about consistency, sustainability, wear and tear on somebody who's already got a lot of miles on their legs anyway. So you know what I mean. That's how I understood it. It was never about her being a bad player. I don't think.
No, I mean, I don't think she's a bad player. Sloot's one of the best point guards to play the game. I just question her direction. Like, does she want to make the young players better, or does she want to prove that I'm not done yet? And with a veteran like that, I don't like them around my young players because it stifles their growth. Now, if she's here to say we're going to feed Miller, we're going to build Miller's confidence up, keep Miller at a high, build Sidney Taylor up, build Koulibaly up, and give Maddie some pointers. I'm cool with Salute playing. I'm cool with her playing. I got no issue
See,
with it.
I think Sluty is here. I think she's auditioning for her next chapter. And so if that's assistant coaching, if that's so I think whatever she's doing in this second stint at Chicago, it has to be impacting the younger players and making them better, or it's not worth it, right? Like,
Yeah,
you know, what I mean, it's not worth it if that's not what you're bringing. Like, fuck the point to assist whatever that is that you can bring if you're not making the young people better and preparing them, like to take the reins on a full time basis. Then that doesn't help us. But I think the way that you prove that you still got it is by picking your spots, right? Like, you have your little moments where you can, get your little shit off, but it's also making sure that these younger players are getting better.
yeah. Look, if she's doing that, I think Chicago will be fine. I think they can turn the corner because I don't think there's really a lot of good teams out there. And if they can string along some
How many good teams do you think there are? That's interesting. How many good teams are there?
one,
Out of 15.
one.
I think there's only one good team.
Yeah, I just think the Aces are the better team. Like, even without having a strong wing, I don't see nobody better. Minnesota, I would say Minnesota. I say them too. Aces and Minnesota, those are the two best teams to me.
Okay, now I get you
Everybody
on
else
best
is
teams.
just
I get you
average
on
to
best
me.
teams. So you think Golden State just average?
Golden State's just good at home. When they're on the road, they look like they ain't never played basketball before.
Okay. Atlanta, you think they're just average?
At home, they're a great team. On the road, they're an average team.
Valhalla hard as hell to play in.
No, it is. No, look, Auntie, like I'm giving, they're great. Yeah,
Valhalla hard as hell to play.
Yeah, it's at home.
But that's
Golden State
again,
is a great team. Great team.
It's usually 18,000 cheering against you.
Yeah.
And you ain't. And most. The other thing about Valhalla is, unless they're playing like in a special arena for a special game, they're not playing in front of 18,000. You understand what I mean? So that in itself is just a daunting thing. If you ain't used to playing in front of 18,000, if you go to work usually and you play it, it's 8,000 in your facility, and then you got 18,000 out here screaming. That's different too.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, they at home, great team. But on the road, like if Golden State can get to the top 3 or top 2 seeding, they're definitely going to get to the second round. If they got home court advantage first round, you're not beating them in Golden State unless you're a veteran team. Like I could see Aces but Aces are going to have a number 1 or 2 seed at worst. So I could see them at number 3. If they could get to the 3rd spot, which I think they're in right now, they're in the 3rd spot. If they could stay there, then they will be a tough team to beat. If they have home court advantage, they could possibly get to the championship if ever they get that number 1 seed.
The other part of that is they gotta hope that the arena is not booked, right, for the playoffs.
That's true.
That was the thing that hurt them last year, having to take Valhalla on the road. They need to make sure that Valhalla is in San Francisco at Chase. San Jose is nice, but it's not Chase.
No, it's not Chase. No.
So, Atlanta got some things to figure out to be able to get to that 3rd seed. New York got some things to figure out. Both of those teams trending in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Dallas Wings trending in the wrong direction, and Dallas. I'm trying to figure out what's going on because they're just 5-5 in the last 10. So it's like, hey, what's going on here?
Same situation. They might have to move Enrique. Not saying that she's the problem. She's not a locker room cancer or nothing. It's just she's just not the right fit there. And I think Enrique would be good possibly in Phoenix or somewhere like a team where she can go to and she can get the shot she wants, be able to lead the team how she wants, because that's her game. That's her skill set.
But here's the thing. Here's my thing with Enrique is it's not even that you're not getting it's not that you're not getting the minutes. The shots aren't falling. That's the shit that's bothering me with Enrique. Like, you're shooting tour dates. What's up, Enrique? What's up? But this is what they told me, nephew. They said she got married, so I don't know. She got married. Married life changing.
Oh yeah.
I ain't got married.
I mean, she got married, but the type of scorer Enrique is, she doesn't fit in that type of system. Like Enrique's a volume scorer, so she's gonna have a lot of nights where she's like 16 or 20 something or 5 or 20. She got to be able to chuck her shots up to get in a rhythm. And when she gets in a rhythm, you better look out. She's gonna shoot you out the gym.
So then, where's she going? Who needs a volume scorer?
Honestly, people ain't gonna like what I gotta say. She needs to be the alpha dog over there in Atlanta, the alpha dog in scoring. They need a volume scorer, and Enrique would take that spot over. They need a closer, and she would take that spot. She would be able to get any shot she wants because that's all Carl want to do is chuck up shots.
I tell you this, let her go. Let's get some kind of 3-team trade. Y'all can keep Ryan Howard and Enrique and let Alicia Gray go.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna bring Enrique there, you can't keep Alicia Gray there.
No, I would move on. Like I said, you can move Alicia Gray. I mean, you can, or you can move Ryan to Ryan. I would need to get Ryan out the way. I need a volume scorer, somebody who could take the scoring load and be a consistent in the pecking order. Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard aren't consistent. They're very inconsistent. It's your turn, my turn. So either you say, you know what, we'll just send Ron over there somewhere else and then just keep Alicia there and no Enrique, or you can send Enrique, or Enrique might have to go somewhere else. It's not that many teams she can go to.
I know y'all was saying Portland. There's no reason there's no way that I
she's
want
not going to Portland because Carla Lade is really your main person. She'll be in Carla's way.
There's no way I want Enrique to go and interrupt what they doing in Portland. I'm not interested. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would get rid of Howard for Enrique. I would get rid of Howard for Enrique any day. Uncle J.
Give her Houston. If you want to give her a team, give her Houston.
I mean, yeah, she can take Houston. I mean, but I don't know what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to tank so they can try to get Juju or Maddie or Hidalgo. They're in that sweepstakes. So I don't know if they would want an Enrique, but if Enrique do go to Atlanta, then I could move Ron Howard out of there. I'll get Ron Howard. I'll trade Ron Howard for Enrique any day. I don't like Ron Howard. I'm sorry, y'all. Ron Howard is not going to help this team.
Billy Dancy, I'm not trying to keep Copper in Phoenix. So I'm not interested in pairing her with Kai in Phoenix. I'm trying to get.
Well, we can do a 3-team trade. Send Enrique either to Phoenix or send her to Phoenix, send Ron either to Dallas or Phoenix, and then we get Kai Copper. And then somebody get a pick in Dallas. Dallas get a pick. I would do that.
I don't know if the money work on that, but there's some. I'm interested to see if the GMs in the dub are gonna have the cojones to pull the trigger on some trades before
they need some new GMs in the dub, man.
Like, it's some moves that need to be made. So I'm interested to see is anybody gonna have the balls to do it.
We'll see, because I don't think they got the balls to do it.
Somebody need to go get Anissa Morrow from Connecticut. Somebody need to get Layla LeCon from Connecticut. If they ain't doing shit with them, Seattle would be fine. Chicago get healthy. Phoenix need to move somebody. The Sparks, y'all a fucking mess. Y'all better get in the trade sweepstakes. Yeah. Some of y'all need to talk. Some of y'all need to talk. Straight up. God damn, man.
Yeah, super chat, Auntie.
The Seattle Storm have not won a conference game?
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Super chat time. My bad. Thank y'all. We appreciate the support. Thank you for the super chat. Green thumb. Do your arena size isn't interested. Take says could this be a factor affecting ATL? No, I don't think so. Because if I remember correctly, like Atlanta is really good with what's the big arena there where the Hawks play?
State Farm.
State Farm. So it seemed like they pretty good with sharing their arena with somebody when it's worth selling out, right?
Yeah.
It seemed like they get to use that arena when they need to. You don't want Howard in Houston?
No, we didn't say Howard to Houston. Enrique. We said Enrique in Houston, not Ron. I would send Ron to Phoenix and bring Kai to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Jeremy, we seen that breaking news. Jovana Nogic asked to have her contract suspended so she could go back to Serbia, and then she's gonna play hoop, and then she's gonna lead the.
I don't know, Billy Dancy, from
2027.
From the people I talk to on ground. I go by the people I meet in person. People have been telling me they're not a fan of Howard and they weren't a fan of her getting that contract. Because Ron Howard has continuously shown this since 2022, where she'll have a game where she'll drop this and then she'll come back and give you 9 points. A lot of the
You know,
Atlanta fans are pissed off, and they're calling the organization out, bro. They're
you
calling
know what
them
else
out.
though?
They're tired of it.
You know what else though? It could be that at one point the fan base really loved him there, but I also think that there's a shift in that fan base. Like you have Angel Reese coming in, you got Medina coming in. Who's some of the other younger players coming in? Like you got young fans coming in there too.
No, we keeping Alicia. We not. Like I said, I would have Ron Howard gone.
So here's my thing with Alicia and Enrique. I said keep Ryan Howard and get rid of Alicia Gray, because when you put Alicia and Enrique on the floor together with Pow Pow or Jordan Canada, who is defending? Who's the defender?
Shit, none of them defending on the perimeter anyway.
But if you Ryan either gotta defend or go home.
You want me to be honest, Auntie? F all that shit. Just get rid of Ryan and bring Kai in. That's all I would do.
I said that. That was my pick. That's
what I would do, and then I would try to go get. I would see if I can. I would see if I'm Atlanta, if I can go grab another wing player too, like a Horston or somebody like that I could bring in.
I think Ryan Howard, when she chooses to play defense, plays better perimeter defense than Enrique.
Yeah, way better. But when you gonna get that though?
No.
Like Ryan is like a flip of the coin.
The potluck saying Enrique and Ryan are the same player. I don't think so.
No, I mean, as far as shot chucking, yeah, but as far as defense, no, Ryan is better. Ryan's way better than defensively than Enrique.
Ryan does not define his dream. His dream ain't nothing without Ryan. Hell no.
That's a lie.
Would you appreciate it if you became Raven team, not Enrique or Gray? What team?
What team?
So MJ, the reason that I said keep Ryan was for the defense. To me, that was the reason I kept her here versus Alicia. I don't know where Tiffany.
You talking about Mitchell from the Aces and everything, like?
I don't know where Tiffany Mitchell is.
Oh, Tiffany Mitchell. I don't know. I think she's overseas. I'm not sure.
Hey, the potluck. Just because you wrote it in caps doesn't make me believe it anymore. I still disagree, even though you took the time to rewrite it in caps. I still don't agree. I still think Ryan is a better defensive player than Enrique, and that was my point. I wasn't talking about them offensively at all. It was a specific distinction between who plays the better defense and why I chose Ryan to stay there versus Enrique. Versus Alicia. Kai to Atlanta, Rye to Dallas. The conversation wasn't about the conversation wasn't about offense for me. That's what I was saying. I don't. Ryan to Dallas. Why?
No, I was sending her to Phoenix.
See, I don't think that you're moving Enrique out of there because you need to bring somebody else in. If anything, you try to get Enrique out of there and go get you a big or something.
You don't need Ron because you got AZ there, you got Segrist there. You good. You good on the perimeter. Dallas need more of a they need more of a 5, a consistent 5. So Shepherd could play her natural 4 position. Because of Elena Smith not doing what she's supposed to do, Shepherd got to be forced to play the 5 a lot.
Ah, man, shit. Elena Smith, another one that could go home. Now, you good, fam. No disagree. You put it back in caps. Like, hey, listen to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Zaza is there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Zaza been hooping.
You're not
I like
moving.
Zaza.
I'm not moving Enrique because I don't think that she fits. I'm moving Enrique just because she's not producing. She's not producing.
Yeah, she's not producing. She's not really fitting well there. I think she needs a fresh start from Dallas. And I think get jump started.
Oh, you were saying bring Raven for defense in Atlanta. Um, we could talk about that, but the truth of the matter is, like I've said, I think that teams have called about Raven. I think that teams are still calling about Raven. I don't think that Indiana is answering any calls about Raven. I just don't think so. I think you got a better chance of calling Indiana and asking them about Ty Harris, as good as she just played.
Man, Ty Harris, man, she would do good on a lot of teams. Man, she looked good the other night.
But, I mean, that's who Ty is when you give her a chance to play.
Yeah, she's finally
That's
healthy. She's finally healthy again, like where she could really be herself.
So now let me see how long we've been talking. Almost 2 hours. So let's put the joy back on your face. Let's see some joy on your face now. Are you ready to talk college hoops? Because HD is ready for college hoops to come back. You ready to
Yes.
talk college hoops? You ready to get into the joy of college hoops, nephew? Let's talk about it.
Yep.
What's on your mind about the college hoops?
Man, I'm interested to see what Kiyomi and my girl gonna do in Florida. I want to see what that does. I'm very intrigued to see how far they could go in the SEC, and I'm also looking
Okay, wait,
forward
wait,
to
wait.
what. Yeah,
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit because once we start talking SEC, it's gonna stay SEC, right? So
right.
let's backtrack out of SEC for a minute, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask you: did you see Auntie and Liv McGill talk about why they're at Oklahoma State? Did you see
No,
that?
what they said.
Okay. So Liv said, from what I could tell, it's like my, me. I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be the best. My, me. It was a bunch of that. And then for Audie, it was interesting. She said that she went for the visit and the coach showed her a low light reel of all of her missed layups and 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 what she could fix about those, and that made her want to go there. Um, does hearing that make you any more confident in what they're going to do there, and what are you expecting out of Oklahoma State with those two pairing up?
I think Oklahoma State is going to be they're going to be a very heavy offensive team. They're going to be fun to watch, but the problem with Audie is, and it's not. I just don't think she can play at the next level. I just don't think she'll get there. But for being in college, her problem is defense and the ability to move and slide her feet. That's like really the only issue with Audie Crooks. Audie didn't need to work on her layup and all of that. Like her offensive game is fine. The problem with Audie is defense, rebounding, rim protecting, having the ability to switch. I would never have gone there. I wanted her to go to a team in the SEC so she can get the physicality together and she could deal with, getting in shape, going against those type of bigs who are going to run up and down the floor. Because SEC, you got to be able to
So
move both sides of the floor, and that gets you ready for the next level. That's why everyone says the SEC is the most pro ready in women's college basketball.
but I think for where she's at in her game, she would have needed 2 seasons for the SEC to benefit her.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
She would have needed to go, junior, senior, SEC, not just senior. Senior ain't going. Senior in the SEC.
who's her
Excuse me.
counselor? Like, who's her advisors?
Here we go. I don't know. There you go.
Like I'm just asking because
Now you want people resume and shit. I'm not doing this with you today.
yeah, I need it
I'm not doing this shit.
because
Now
two years ago she should have came to the SEC. We and you said this, Auntie. She should have been come to the SEC.
You want to know who her advisors are and the counselors and
Yeah,
what school they went to. Listen,
right.
she was at Iowa. She was over there at Iowa State now. But I will challenge you to, if you get a chance, watch that clip yourself, and I'd like to know your reaction, because I gave you my version I want you to hear it out their mouth and watch their mannerisms and everything.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah. It's on YouTube. Auntie Crooks humbled or something like that is how it started.
Auntie Crooks humble. What?
Yeah, because she said, it was humbling for her to, like, I done came in here, you supposed to be selling me on why I should be at your school. And you was like, yeah, let me show you this. And it's 60 seconds of me fucking up shots. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She was like, I thought that was pretty gutsy of you, you know what I'm saying, trying to bring me in here. So, but you take a look and let me know your thoughts.
I just would have.
Let me see, was there anybody else beside before we go?
I would have said, hey, I'm good. We finna go somewhere else. Appreciate the pitch, though.
Hey, she said, sign me up, dog. You gutsy enough to show me that? Sign me up, goddammit.
We gonna show you get cooked on defense. All right, this is what we need.
Question. And this is a real question. I haven't been keeping up. Rutgers, are you keeping up with their off season? With their action has been. What is
No, I gotta look into that.
Okay.
I gotta look into that. I ain't really keep up with them, but I like the players he brought in. But now, like I said, we just gotta see. I just got to see how the assistants how great they're going to be, because he comes off to me as a guy who's going to have very high IQ assistants, and they're going to be able to put a game plan together. He's going to be able to connect with the women on his team, and that he's going to be able to connect because he's a fairly young guy. I think he's early 30s, so he'll be able to get across to the girls and be able to pitch when he needs to pitch. I just need to see how much more talent he could bring in these next years, because I don't, like, me and you feel like Rutgers didn't really do a lot for Coquise. They didn't really do a lot for her. So we got to see. But I think Rutgers could be very good, and I think if they can get some wins under their belt this year, I mean, they're not gonna beat a whole lot of teams, but if they could get a respectable enough wins and show a lot of improvement each game, I think he can bring some people there and change the culture.
Okay. Florida State. Anything exciting going on at Florida State?
Hell no, because Ice Brady out for the year. I thought
really?
we were going to have Ice Brady, but she's sitting out this year for injury. So I'll know more about it as I watch the season go.
Okay.
Nothing really to brag about. Like I said, I think they're going to struggle because Notre Dame got stronger. Duke is going to be Duke.
Go ahead, talk about Notre Dame. My kid up there. Let's go. Look, go.
Look.
We dunking up there now.
Look, man, look. Like I told you, Hannah, what she said to Gino, I want another crack at y'all. I think Hannah want to go for that natty. And I think she's focused. I think she's in good shape. She's been working on her game. I think she wants to take it to another level.
I don't think I've ever seen Hannah like not in game shape, like not in shape, right? Like Hannah's usually always in shape. I love that they added.
Yeah. I think she's laser focused this year. I think she wants to go to that next level, and I think she wants that natty. I think she wants that natty before she leaves out. She wants to be able to beat all the big time teams, Connecticut, you guys, Southern Cal. She wants to be on that plateau. She wants to take that challenge, and I respect it. Like I said, I got Notre Dame winning the ACC this year.
Best thing she could do with us is 1-1. We already gave you one, so.
Yeah, I got you, but hey, I love the challenge though. Like, I love it because we need more competition. We need comp.
We will definitely see. I'm excited about what Notre Dame is going to do.
Yes, Atlanta just signed Jalen Sherrod. Shout out to Sherrod. Yes, she gets another shot.
Good job,
man. Good job. Thank you. Good news, Nadir. Thank you.
Big Ten
is wide open. It's wide open.
Hell,
Yes.
Juju got a collab with LeBron, man. She said she bringing the heat, the fire. What is
Listen,
it? Come on, man. How you talking about this wide open?
listen.
You
It's
don't got
wide open.
you don't got the Trojans winning the Big Ten.
I got them winning the Big Ten, but
Okay.
I think that if Michigan State can build off what they did last year, Michigan added some bigs now, so that could be interesting. Merlin, they added some pieces. Plus, we get to see how what's my girl name? Damn, what's her name from Duke? She played at Duke, but she was hooping. I want to see how her game grows this year. I think her game is going to be better, but I still got USC. I still got Southern Cal winning the Big Ten, but I think if Michigan and Michigan State could put something together, they'll be tough. And look, don't like Southern Cal gonna have to go into Minnesota, Iowa, Minnesota, all those teams in the Midwest. They're gonna have to take care of business. Those teams are tough to play, but I like if Michigan can put that. If those bigs can add something to Michigan and what they're doing, I think Michigan could upset Southern Cal, and I think Michigan State, if they could build off it, I think they could upset them too. Lucci, thanks, Jeremy.
Here's the thing. I would agree, but because this is a year that Juju gets everybody at home. Like Juju didn't have to go to Michigan last year. She didn't have to go to Michigan State. Like they traveled last year. This year, they're gonna play all of them at the crib.
Okay. No, it's gonna be a clean sweep, but I still think Michigan and Michigan State could give them problems.
And so then whoever they play, you know what I'm saying, like at home last year is going to be on the road this year. So I don't know if those games is as tough as those, but like Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio, I think all of them are coming to California this year. I believe. So like I said, I love what Southern Cal added. I still don't like their coach. We'll see, but Michigan, I think, could do something. You didn't mention the defending champs. What do you expect from them? Don't act like you don't know who the defending champs is. UCLA, man. You can say who? The champs,
man. Who did they pick up? Who they picked up?
Man,
on the
I don't
team?
know. I don't know. I was counting on you to tell me. Anna Solo, Anna, what's her name? She went back. The guard that had transferred out, Anna Solo.
Do Cancun make reservations this early before the season?
I don't know. Sienna Betts is back. Yeah, you can book early. And get
I don't know, man. I don't think Sienna's gonna be good as Lauren. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm not a huge fan of Sienna. I think Cancun would be a nice place to be. I think they could make some reservations. They could be first in. Well, Bird, she don't shoot at a high enough level, but they need a point guard, bro, like bad. And I think Pow and Borlace are better without the ball in their hand and catching and shooting or getting the ball and getting into their action more than setting everybody else up. So I think Sherrod could help with that. Plus, Sherrod could play defense way better than what we got now at the point of attack. But I think UCLA will be picking up the reservations. I think Southern Cal is going to dominate that side again. Washington, I'm not really high on Washington. So, yeah. They're going to live off that chip. Yeah, I agree, Dakota. They're going to live off that chip for a while. Big Ten is basically Southern Cal, Michigan, and Michigan State, but Southern Cal's the lose. That's what it is. ACC, like I told y'all, I got Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame's winning this year. I know people are like, well, Duke, did. I like Duke and Toby, but I think Hannah's on a mission this year. I'm going to stick with Hannah. And what else we got? Big 12. I don't know. It's like it's a flip of a coin. If I think Texas Tech brought their team back, I think they're going to be tough. West Virginia is always tough. That coach down there. Hey, shot. Did y'all see my dog Jordan Harrison come in and change the game? Hey, shout out to West VA Jordan. Y'all saw in chat. Tell me you saw that. Y'all saw my dog Jordan Harrison come out there hooping for Portland. Y'all saw they brought my dog back. I know y'all saw it, man. Got to give my dog a shout out. Shout out to West VA, man. I think West VA is gonna be good this year. They lost some people, but I think they still got enough talent to do something in the Big 12. Baylor's gonna come back. Oklahoma State, I just think it's gonna be Auntie and Liv show with no defense. So if they go against a team like West Virginia or Texas Tech or Baylor, who's gonna play defense, they possibly could lose that game. And then I wouldn't be shocked if TCU take it. TCU picked up the girl from LSU. She's out there. So, and they got some length still on that team. So I could really see them doing something.
Talia Scott, who are you? Talia Scott, who are you?
Who are you? Yeah.
Who are you? Somebody else came over there to play at Baylor with her. But I want to back up to that Big Ten real quick because you got Iowa. What do you think about Iowa?
I think they're gonna be
because they added. Now they already had what's my girl name? What's my little
Chit Chat.
Chit Chat. But then they added who? Was it Carnegie that they added?
Yeah. I think they added Carnegie.
Well, they added somebody that was at Georgia Tech with her there.
I think they're gonna be in the. I think they're gonna be in the top 3 or top 4.
Okay.
I think they'll be top 3 or top 4 because Auntie.
You talking about Big 12, not in the country. Big 12. You saying
you talking about Iowa State? You saw Iowa State or Iowa? Iowa in the Big 10.
No. I'm talking about Iowa. You said top 3 or 4.
In the Big 10.
Okay, in the Big 10, not in the nation. Okay, that's what I was trying to make sure you.
No, in the nation. No, not in the nation. I think they'll be top 10 or 15 in the nation because Auntie, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I like this coach a little more than Bluter. Not to take nothing from Bluter, I like this coach. She actually can coach the team because such and such not there no more. So she can actually coach. And in that home court, it is hard to play in Iowa, y'all. It's hard. Auntie, you know it's hard to play in Iowa, man. It's crazy.
I got you. Somebody else I was going to ask you about the Big 10. No, not Big 10. I need to ask you about Stanford.
Who Stanford got? Let's see.
They had a mass exodus, remember?
Yeah, they did. I mean, shoot, they could
I think they managed to hold on to Haley Swain. I think they held on to Haley. Y'all gotta tell me.
Yeah, they got Haley Swain, they got Lipolo, they got Ishmael, Ume's there, Ezeke, Sotelo. Man, look kind of rough over there, y'all. But I mean, I think they'll be in the middle of the pack of the ACC because Louisville gonna be top 4 because you got Notre Dame, Duke, North Carolina, and then I got Louisville. So they're gonna be top 4. I just don't like that coach, Auntie. If they could get a better coach, Louisville, I would pick them to win because they got the talent, they got the players. He just don't got the coach. Like he's just, I don't know what be wrong with Buddy.
You know, Buddy ain't locked in all the time.
Yeah, he ain't locked in.
Big 10 team, Ohio State. Before we go to the SEC, where you got Jelani and them doing this year?
Oh yeah, that's right. They did stay. I got Southern Cal. Then it's a huge drop off. Michigan. Ohio State, Michigan State, Iowa. That's going to be where they're at. They're going to be in between that 2 to 5, fighting, jockeying for position. Because I like Jelani. I can't bet against Jelani. I like Jelani. I like her play style. I just don't like the team and the coach like that. But Jelani and her sister, they're very impactful. They had that team going last year.
We got we got kids up there too. So,
baby kids. Yeah, baby kids up there. Hopefully she played this year. Is she healthy? Is she good to go?
She started playing towards the end of last year, so I'm hoping, she stayed. So I think they got Limala there, I think, still, right?
Yeah, they got Limala there. They got Watson, Kennedy there.
So here's the thing. Chance Gray is gone, and then who's the shooter?
They kind of struggling. Unless Watson or Cambridge done worked on their range this summer. We'll see. Yeah, I saw Big Lou.
I mean, yeah,
but they ain't Chance Gray though. So it's like,
you ain't Chance. So I know it's gonna be interesting. It's interesting. I'm watching. So I guess the other thing is, like, I only see 2 freshmen coming in. I only see 2 freshmen coming into the program. One from Spain and one from New Jersey. A guard and forward. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. Kevin, I got my eyes on you. I'm watching you, McGuff. Okay, now I think that was pretty much it. Let's talk SEC before we get out of here.
Yep.
So you're starting off at Florida with Kiyomi and
I want to see how is Reese, right? Her name Reese. Man, what's her name?
What are you talking
about? Don Staley friend. They played on Virginia together. What's the name again?
Well, tell me Reese. Coach.
Yeah, Reese. I knew it was Reese. My bad.
I thought you were talking about one of the players. Yeah. That's
sorry, guys. After this, I'm drinking some coffee, so I'm not awake. I've been on all. You know how you be cruising, Auntie, to get things done, but you still on autopilot. So I want to see I want to see the maturation of how Kiyomi, has she learned something, how she's grown these past 2 years. I want to see how Reese is able to connect with her and how she'll influence her to be a better player. Also, just being being a teammate. Because I think she's always been focused on, okay, it's just me, my crossover, this and that. I want to see if Reese challenges her and she accepts the challenge. That's the growth I want to see from Kiyomi. And I want to see how they carry that Florida team this year. I also want to see my guy at Auburn. I want to see how he does.
Before you leave Florida.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about a few things here. Now, remember, I want y'all to watch. Vanessa Harris is the guard that she brought with her. From Rhode Island. She was 17 last season. So she'll turn 19 this season. Watch that young guard. But also at Florida, with Kiyomi, and I want to know what you think this matchup is going to look like. Because a lot of these players, this is a brand new roster, it looks like here. But from Southern Cal, they brought over Vivian Iwuchukwu.
Yep.
How do you think that's going to look with Kiyomi? Will she take advantage of that? Of having that size with her?
Yeah, I think she'll be able to take care of it. I think it'll open up her game on the pick and rolls. Also getting downhill, also being able to get the ball to the big and like in certain actions. I think they're going to be running a 3-guard set the way their team is looking, and I think that's going to teach Kiyomi how to play with the ball and without the ball. And I think that's going to help her get better. And I like that with the big there because now because I liked her last year with Merk. I thought she did good with Merkel a little bit. I thought her and not Merkel, Berger. I thought her and Berger did pretty good when they were together. She took a back seat, but now I think she's gonna learn how to score to the flow of the game as opposed to just scoring the score. And I think that big will help her a lot, take the pressure off of her and open up some spacing for her. Like, you set the right screen for her, Kiyomi will be able to get downhill faster. And I like the guards they have around them. I think they're going to be able to flip-flop them in. I think people are going to be good at catching and shooting, being able to move around the floor. It's going to be a lot of speed on that floor.
Let me jump on my soapbox real quick so I can get this done once and for all, so I don't have to keep answering this question all season. Can Mouse carry South Carolina? Fuck yeah. Fuck would you even answer that question for? So the thing that cracks me up about people asking about Mouse being able to lead is like, do y'all think Dawn Staley is asleep at the fucking wheel? Dawn Staley is a point guard, right? Who knows what a point guard supposed to look like more than somebody who played than one of the best point guards in the game? Mouse already showed y'all that she can carry South Carolina. What y'all need to do is some more research on Mouse. Why would you think that she can't? When Raven went out with 2 fouls, with 2 fouls with like a minute and 18 left in the second, Mouse came in and steadied the ship. Did we fall off? No. We continued to beat their ass. What is it that got y'all thinking that Dawn Staley could have tried to recruit another point guard? She could have went and got in the transfer portal about a point guard. She could have went and offered somebody some money to get in the portal to come be a point guard. She didn't do none of that shit. So, what make y'all think Mouse ain't ready? Y'all think she asleep at the wheel? Dawn went out and got all these motherfucking ingredients and then didn't get an oven to bake it? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm waiting, Uncle J.E. I'm waiting. Type back now. Don't. Come on now. Answer my question. Mouse led the nation in turnover to assist ratio of 5.5. What we talking about? Second in the SEC last season with 4.33. What we talking about? See, y'all keep looking at the points. When y'all gonna figure out that it ain't the points? Where y'all at? I'm waiting. Raven didn't have no experience until she had the experience. What y'all talking about? You didn't say your question wasn't your question was, can Mouse carry South Carolina? It wasn't about but here's the thing, y'all gotta stop, y'all gotta understand that Raven was Raven. Raven's era is over. The next era begins. Remember it was an era before Raven? Do you remember? It was a successful era before Raven. Tell me the last time Dawn Staley had a fucked up point guard. I'll wait. Tell me the last time Drip had a fucked up point guard. I'll wait. Dawn told y'all she was ready. Raven told y'all she was ready. Mouse Mama told y'all she was ready. I done told y'all she ready. Don't believe me, just watch. Go ahead, nephew.
No, I mean, like I said, I think I'm a fan of Mouse. I like Mouse. I think Mouse is gonna be good. I mean, listen, like I just want to see teams in the SEC.
See, so here you go. Tough. There you go. There you go, making assumptions. We don't have to be number 1 and number 2. We won the goddamn tip as number 4. We came into a season ranked number 6. We don't see y'all used to us being. All we keep doing is just being us. We don't give a fuck about the number. I done told y'all last season, man, make us number 2, make us number 26. I wouldn't give a fuck. Long as we hold the trophy up at the end of the season. Y'all get caught up on number 1, number 2, all of that. I done told y'all from the gate, number 1 to number 2, all of that shit is barbershop talk. At the end of the day, take the ball out. But to answer your question, absolutely, I believe Mouse can keep us at our standard. 1, 2, whatever you want it to be. You goddamn right. Again, tell me about the time Don had a fucked up point guard. Go ahead, nephew.
Yeah, I was saying
we can move on. I just had to go ahead and address
No,
that
no,
shit. So I'm not finna keep talking about it for the entire off season. I got a video dropping about that shit. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, we can move on. I was just saying that I just wanted to be competition. I want to see Auburn, Florida, see how they gotten better. I want to see
Auburn got. You said yeah. I ain't gonna let you skip by that because you said you wanted to see what he was doing. Now he got him a Sierra Chinu down there, right?
Yeah. Like I want to see. I have faith in him. I believe he's gonna have a good season. That's why I want to see it because I think they're gonna. I think they need a consistent score from the wing position. And then I think he'll be able to start. If he can consistently get a wing or possibly another guard who could possibly play that wing position, consistent scoring, give me some defense as well, I think Auburn can get into that top 6 or 5 by next year, the year after. If he continues going the way I think he can go. And I want to see the second season of Chavez. I want to see how she does.
Is that the most exciting thing in Oklahoma? The second season of Chavez?
I mean, to me, yeah. Also, I want to see how. Well, if we're talking from a general standpoint, not just SEC. I want to see what Oklahoma State does too. I don't mean
like that. No. I'm staying with you. I'm staying with your SEC, but Oklahoma. Okay, yeah, we're gonna see what Chavez does. But after the 3x3, I'm really excited to see what does Williams do. Right? You just missed this 3x3 time with Michaela and Joyce. What does Sahara Williams do? Are they gonna use her? Are they gonna activate her? This is a senior season for her, right? This is her senior season.
I think they tried to activate her a lot last year. Like to me, what was happening last year.
Zaya in it, but you got Zaya Van is also not there now. So does the activation look different? This is what I'm trying to figure out with them. But talk to me. Let's go.
Well, I don't think the Van thing's gonna do the thing the Van thing's gonna do. Auntie is it's gonna hurt them defensively because she was their point of attack defender. Williams, I think she'll be fine. I think we're going to get more actions with her and Aaliyah. Last year, it was kind of hard because they were trying to balance it off with Aaliyah and Beers. And a lot of people were saying, well, they were going way too much to Aaliyah, but I watched the games. Aaliyah tried to get Beers involved, but Beers didn't really want it. She was like, no, you take it. Like, it's you go ahead and do your thing. Beers was like, I'll be the co-star. So this year, I think after that year of playing together and then Sahara doing her thing in 3x3, I think that her and Sahara is going to take it up another notch. And I think they could possibly be in the top 4 or 5 this year.
So they added Samaya Smith also.
Yeah, I like that because what Samaya Smith would do, she could run the floor. So they could put her at that.
Back to the SEC?
Yeah, I do. I think that's what was hurting LSU last year. Because Samaya left, they lost that toughness, they lost that versatility. And not only can Samaya run the floor at that size, she can also guard like 1 through 5 at times when you need her to. So I think that helps them out a lot. And I think that opens up the floor more for Aaliyah to do what she does best, which is score, assist, get downhill. I think Oklahoma's going to be a very dangerous team in this year. They're going to be very dangerous.
Sahara Williams, do you have her going to the dub?
Yes, I have her like She's like a Anissa Morrow to me. She'll be like that type of build. All dog, all heart, can score, just gritty. That you need that on a team.
Oh, definitely gonna
That
fight.
gritty player
Definitely
who does everything.
she's definitely scrappy, and she scraps about them rebounds. Right?
Yeah, I love it. I love her toughness. Yeah. If she gets to the right team, like, man, that team gonna love her. They're gonna flourish under her.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where some of these people, where some of these young folks end up. Okay, you said Oklahoma. I didn't mean to stop you, but I wanted to talk on Oklahoma. Who was the next team you said after Oklahoma?
Vanderbilt's gonna be dangerous. I like Gavin, and I like Blake's coming back.
Here's the thing: if Vanderbilt is on the same shit that they was on last year, I don't give a fuck who they brought in. They're gonna have the exact same situation that they had last year. If Vanderbilt shows up and they try to be Blake's or bust again, it's a wrap for them. They can't win the SEC or a chip as Blake's or bust. Now, if they're gonna take advantage of Galvin's growth and Michaela and really use Woolfolk and what's number 14 name over there? The other big that they got, the Mitchell kid. Then
I think Gavin.
If they come back, but
they're kind of built like how a team would be like in the Dub. You got two backcourt players. They're going to be your 1 and 2. The other players are going to be mainly like here and there players. They give you a bucket here and there, but it's going to be mainly them two.
Who is taking the place of Passat? Who's the shooter? Who is the shooter?
Let me see.
Because I like Mitchell, I like Woolfolk, Ava Black. You know, she did her thing. Jada Brown, Aubrey Galvin, Michaela Blakes. I'm familiar with them, but who's the shooter? Who's the new Passat in this? Because you need some Passat to get through the SEC.
I don't know. It's one of these guards and forwards gonna have to step up.
Somebody gonna have to shock us, huh? Okay.
Yeah, somebody gonna have to shock us because everybody I see is a get downhill type of player, or they get set up, or they get set up to get a score.
Okay, to be determined. Okay.
That's a big all caps TBD.
Yeah, as I'm looking at them, I don't recognize a shooter on their team. I'm not saying that there's not one here, but from what I
the way it's looking, they're gonna be Blake's and Galvin or bust. From what I'm seeing. But this year, if Blake's and Galvin could figure out a way to get everybody involved, take less shots, and do more things, like especially defensively. I really was disappointed. I was disappointed in Blake's and Galvin's defense last year. So their defense got to get better.
And I hope that they use Mia Woolfolk like they can. That kid is a worker. So that's what she did down in Georgia. That's a great addition for them. She can help, but they got to get back to kind of being more than just Blake's or bust.
I don't even think it was just Blake's or bust. It was just outside of Blake's and Galvin, they really didn't like the roster. How it's built is built like, okay, I got my 2 scores, and then everybody else is just the ancillary player. Like, you're not gonna win the SEC or any game in the tournament like that. That's one of the reasons why they lost to Notre Dame, was because Cassandra Prosper was giving them problems in the front court, and her defense on Blake's was masterful. So I don't know. They got to figure it out. They got to figure it out. They got to pray to God if there's somebody come shoot.
I mean, but the thing is though, I felt like Shay didn't go to Sasha Washington and the Mitchell kid when she had mismatches at bigs. So
because that was trust, Auntie. Like, when you're on the floor, if you don't have a trust in your big to actually do something, then they're not going to pass the ball. And I believe
gotta let me
Blake's
do
and
something to trust me.
Galvin didn't trust them.
Well, that's too much. I know that don't say John Morant reporting in real life.
What?
I know
Oh
that don't
man,
say
I
that.
gotta go live. I was gonna chill tonight.
I know that don't say that. Not in real life. You just
Hold
asking
on,
for
hold
that.
on, hold on, hold on, Auntie. We're
My
still talking
phone,
about college women, y'all. Don't go away. Don't
yeah,
go
my
away.
phone. I don't see it nowhere. My phone ain't blew up. The Warriors, I'd be ashamed. Now, why would y'all be eyeing a LeBron AD reunion? Bro, just cut that shit out. We be wild in the day, bro. For what?
No, man, that ain't. Yeah, Shams just tweeted. I don't know. We'll see, man. Shams sometimes be. He ain't like Woj was, but yeah, okay.
What? Then Simmons trying to get back? I ain't got time. I'm not fooling with NBA right now.
Oh, hey, Auntie, trying to get the old crew back together.
Mm-mm. I, that we trying. It looked like we trying to. It looked like we trying to get an ARP. It looked like we trying to get an ARP
Auntie
deal.
say, Auntie say, no double ARPs.
So I heard Draymond declined his offer. I mean his year or whatever. And then now the Warriors is looking. Why would y'all want to put those street clothes and LeBron back together, bro? Funny as fuck, bro. We wilding in the bay, bro.
Man, y'all wildin', man. Look, Scrub said, I'm still taking the day off. No, Scrub, we got to talk about it, man. Turn the machines back on.
Simmons preparing for an NBA return after a year out. Then Simmons on
Turn
the
the
way back,
machines
man.
back on.
And I don't. And now the Warriors are eyeing a LeBron AD reunion after Jimmy Butler just said he wanted to retire a Warrior, bro. We
Don't let
finna, we,
them fool you.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
I see already. We preparing for an Uncle Drew ass season. I ain't got time for this bullshit. We out here on some Uncle Drew ass
Hey,
bullshit, man. We on
hey,
some bullshit,
hey,
man. What?
with the glasses on, just walking in like, hold my nuts.
Man, go by. We just riding by, picking motherfuckers up from old people homes, man. I ain't got time for that bullshit, man.
Auntie is funny, dog. She telling the truth though.
Bruh, we finna be
Yeah,
out here like
it's
Uncle Drew.
official. Yeah, it's official, y'all. Yeah, thank you, Big Lou for that. Yeah, because Showtime got it up here. So yeah, I got it. That's interesting. That is interesting. So what are you gonna do with Lillard, y'all? But anyway, but Vanderbilt, Auntie, yeah, they might be 6 or 7, boy. They yeah.
So I do have Vanderbilt being able to be hired. No, so I'm not gonna. So
Man,
I got South Carolina up there. I got Yo Miss up there. I've got Vandy up there. Um, I have LSU. I have LSU up there. Texas. Who are you? I don't know.
who
Uh,
are you?
Auburn and
Where are
Tennessee,
you?
please. Tennessee, man, please. Uh, Arkansas.
Can
Arkansas.
Tennessee do their Auntie their Cancun reservations too?
I don't know because Arkansas is got Cancun sold up. Arkansas got Arkansas. Arkansas got one more goddamn season, man. They gonna get their paperwork to just leave the league, bro. Like we just want y'all out the conference, bro. Like y'all not even trying to make no
Like
noise
what
or
are they
nothing. Like
trying to do? Like do
damn,
they
man,
care?
sign somebody,
Do
do
they care?
something. Damn.
It's like they sleep at the wheel for real though.
Sleep at the wheel. Like y'all didn't even pull up to the transfer portal, walk through
No,
that bitch, nothing.
they
Man,
said, what was that? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No, no to the hell no! They ain't doing shit, Auntie.
um,
They need to go. We need to excommunicate them to the Big 12.
they fuck around, and I'm gonna see if I can combine them and Tennessee together with that bullshit they got going on.
Hey, Auntie, I don't know if you do that. You might have your team.
Well, we'll see. Missouri gonna shock some people this season.
Yeah, they are. They are. I like Missouri.
If she ain't got nothing, she gonna have some shooters and some some toughness. So I'll give her that. Who else I ain't talked about? Georgia, they sleep at the wheel. Get somebody.
Yeah, they sleep. They hella
Ala-
sleep.
Alabama, they got a new female black coach. Let's see, get somebody in there. Texas A&M, Joni. You know, I'm watching you. I don't know if Sam is back from Africa, so I can't tell you about Mississippi State yet. Sam got to go to Africa and come back. We'll see when he come back. But before we talk LSU, because I know we got to talk LSU, Kentucky, Miaria O'Neal at Kentucky. I seen some videos. Look like she really working. Is that coach over there in Kentucky just what Miaria O'Neal needed in her career to get to the next level, or what?
Yeah, look, like I said, as a person, I don't like him, but as a coach, I think he's a good coach. I really do. Like I can't
No,
hate. He can coach. Like he just knows how to coach. Like the play. Like because look, Auntie, he called Strack out last year.
mm-hmm.
Strack went on a tear. Went on a
So,
tear, and
so
you know, on my
let
fault.
me ask you this. No, I want to ask you this because you brought up Strack, and so I want to know: can Miaria O'Neal be for Strack what Tioni Key was last year?
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's gonna be better than Tioni Key. I
No, no,
think what
okay,
she's
okay.
gonna I think what she's gonna bring a stretch four. Like she's gonna be a guard, but she's gonna be at the four. She's gonna be able to have more, she's gonna be able to play her game more. She's gonna be able to handle the ball, do some playmaking things, score. I got Kentucky number 2 in the SEC behind y'all.
Hmm, okay.
I got them number 2.
So I think where I'm at, and they got Savvy Swords over there. I think where I'm at with because I can't that school over there.
Oh, Savvy went
Kentucky.
there?
Yeah, Savvy is there. So they got Savvy. Ayanna Patterson is over there. You got Strack over there. You got Gemma Amore, George's little sister over there. You got Sifka over there. Don't say I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit about Sifka because you said she wasn't gonna go play at Chicago, and then here she is at Kentucky. So anyway, Miaria O'Neal. But here Miaria O'Neal. But here's my thing: who's the point guard?
I think how they're gonna do it.
Because
I
I think
think
that's
how,
a real. I think that says how far they can go, nephew. Who's running the show? Like, there's no OB or who was here last time? They brought in OB. Who else was here?
because last year
Uh,
was Morgan.
yeah, Morgan, not OB Morgan. So who is it? I don't even remember who her backup was.
Um, you got Gabby Brooks, you got Boone, you got Perova, and you got Collins. I mean, I think it's gonna be a mixture between them. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna have a lot of point forward. I think they're gonna use a mirror. I think they're gonna use Measy as point forward, or they're gonna also have Strat get the ball and run the offense from the hub position or from the elbows. I think that's what they're gonna do mostly, and I think they'll be dangerous. I think they're gonna turn it into either transition or half court and beat you with their size. Like the only teams that'll probably beat them is y'all, because y'all have a point guard, backup, and starter. LSU is going to struggle against them. Um, Texas, if they have size, I don't know if they have their same size, they could give them problems. So I think that's what they're going to do. I think it's going to be by committee who's going to be the point guard. Oh no, LSU going to be in trouble by you, but unless unless LSU runs, y'all not beating nobody, because what teams are going to do is put y'all in half court and they're going to punish you inside. LSU don't have enough size on the inside to compete with the teams in the SEC. LSU is going to win because Fuwali and MK12 finna go off and Jada. Other than that, I'm not real high on LSU this year. I got LSU around 4 or 5, maybe 6.
Let me tell you what I think helps LSU. I believe everything you said. And first of all, yeah, LSU they got to run to beat you, right? I mean, they got to run and they got to outscore you. But the other thing about LSU, where's Grace Knox at mentally? What I'm seeing this offseason so far, look like she's trying to be locked in. Grace Knox is the toughness on the floor. To me, out of everybody on their roster, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, they need that kid to be able to keep her head and stay on the floor. She ain't that big, but she played big. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I like Grace Knox. I think Grace Knox is gonna turn them around, but Auntie
she can't crash out.
Her.
She can't crash out. She can't crash out. Remember, like Grace will do some shit. Get 2 texts real quick and have to go take a shower. Like we can't have that. Right. You got to keep your head and stay on the floor with them.
But it's not even Grace Knox. I'm worried. I just don't. If Kim says, "F all what I'm doing, we're gonna run. Let's just run. Transition, play 94 feet defense, lock in. Let's run." LSU will be a top 3, top 4 team in the SEC. But if Kim come with that bullshit, we gonna play half court and do all it is, they're gonna be 5, 6, or 7. I'm telling you.
Do you think
they can't play a half court offense with this small team? They're too small.
Do you think Kim has turned the page by having like Kim's not at summer workouts, but LSU is working out right now. But like they're having summer workouts.
Right.
Do you think that means she's turned a corner? Is she gonna listen to some other people and maybe you'll see some difference, or this just some shit they doing in the summer? And when Kim get back, is business as usual. Like that was cute, but Mama's home. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know what you think.
Can you hear me, Auntie?
Yeah, I got you now.
Okay. You can hear me now. Kim Mulkey, Don Staley. Those are my 2 favorite coaches in the women's game after the late great Pat Summitt. Kim's issue is she doesn't like to change. She likes to keep it kind of the same. She'll let you do your own thing, but she likes to kind of run her system. With this team, Kim's gonna have to say, MK12, Fuwali, Jada, we're gonna run it. We're running. Whenever we get the board, Gracie, run, pass it off to the guards, let's push it. I think, and this is me on a limb, I could be wrong, I believe Kim Mulkey is going to change how she approaches everything as far as not away from the antics. That's always going to be Kim. She's going to try to say, okay, we're going to move, we're going to run, and we're going to be hard-nosed. And I think they will be a top 3 or 4 seed if they do that. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she does that. She's going to see it and say, you know what, this is what we need to do. But if she doesn't, I'm telling you, it's going to be a long season for LSU. Because the perimeter and the guards, LSU, are great. They got that sewn up. The wings, they got a wing. They are missing a post. And in the SEC, as long as I've been watching, if you don't have a post, you ain't going far. You're not. I don't care how many perimeter players you have. But perimeter players, they got some of the best in the nation. Wings, they got some of the best wings. However, they're going to have to utilize them, Auntie. They're going to have to run. Kim's going to have to say, you know what? I'm finna run. I'm not going to play that half-court bull crap because we're going to get on the live by SC, by Kentucky, by the big teams. Now the Vanderbilts and like the Oklahomas and that, they'll be able to beat those teams because they can just outrun them. And they got a lot of athleticism and length. But against a team with a smart coach like you guys have and like Kentucky have, they're going to struggle. Especially against the Vanderbilt coach too, because even though it's Galvin and Blake's or bust, that coach still knows how to adjust. She knows how to play Kim. So out of those three teams, I think those will give them the most trouble because of coaching. But Kim's going to outcoach everybody else in the SEC. That's Kim. She's still Kim Mulkey. No matter if you like her or hate her, don't think of nothing of her, she's still Kim Mulkey.
That's the truth. I mean, I we'll see. You think she's out coaching this year?
If she runs and keeps it a fast-paced game, yes, she'll win. But if they make it a half-court, slow, methodical game, and they don't get turnovers, because Auntie, LSU got to get them turnovers. If they get that turnover, they play fast in transition. Hey, they'll be tough. But if Kenny slows it down, says, "Oh, we finna run it half court against y'all," they're gonna beat LSU. Point period blank.
You're gonna see, it's gonna be fun. Anybody else? Anybody else in the SEC we need to talk about? Yo, Miss. What do you think about that?
Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot about Yo Miss. Okay. I got Yo Miss number 2. My apologies. I got SC, Yo Miss, Kentucky, LSU, Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, and Texas. Well, hold on. No, I got Texas right after LSU. Then I got Oklahoma. And then I got Vandy. So I think Coach Yo going to be better this year. Now, here's the thing. If Coach Yo don't give me that defense from 2 years ago, Auntie, she going to be at the 4 or the 5. She got to be able to give me that defense. She got to give me that defense. If she don't give me that defense, I got a 4, 5, or 6. Because remember, last year we liked it, Cody. We loved what they did, but outside of Cody, they didn't really have much. And then defensively, we was like, what's going on? What happened?
Well, she gave up too much. She gave up too much defense too much defense to get the offense in. So now you let Chinu go. You let Chinu go. Lattimore is gone. Cody is gone. You bought in Richard. You bought in Talasia Cooper. Who else?
I like the team they got, but I'm just saying, are you going to be able to have them play the defense that you need them to? Because if they play the defense, Auntie, I wouldn't be surprised if they could get to the Final Four. If she's able to bring that defense back from 2 years ago, and you got Talasia got a reinvigorated self, Talasia. She's in a whole new space. She ain't got to deal with that bullshit Lynn Roberts' daughter was doing up there in Tennessee. She'll be okay. She'll be able to do what she got to do.
All right.
You not sold. Auntie not sold.
I mean, my thing is just make sure that the defense is there.
Yeah, like I said, Auntie, if they play defense like they did 2 years ago, they're going to be a tough team to play against at Ole Miss or on the road. Because we all know, Auntie, what travels? Post play and defense. That travels. Even if it's -20 outside, we got to paint, we got the post, we got the defense. You already know, Auntie, and causing turnovers. That travels. If she gets that defense, how I believe she can get it, I got Ole Miss getting to the Final Four. Because that's all she needs is that defense. If they bring that defense they had back, because they got 2 scorers on their team. You got Jada Rashad, you got Talasia Cooper. They just need that defense. Because remember, Pat Summer was like that back in the day. Remember, Pat would have her 1 or 2 great superstar players, and then everybody else was role players, but they were gritty. We gonna hoop, we gonna defend, we gonna lock shit down, and we gonna score, and we gonna do it 94 feet. If she can get them back to that, I told you I got them number 2. But if she don't, me and you gonna be coming on now. What I'm gonna be like, Auntie, man, I don't know, man. Yo, man, yo, man. Not yo the rapper, y'all, but yo, man. Damn. What we doing? What we doing out here? Auntie said, let me see.
We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see about this. But we watch it. This is
Hey,
what
Auntie,
we watch, right?
hey, Auntie said, I gotta hold on to my receipt.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see about this receipt.
What I need.
Hell no.
Auntie got her receipt. Like, I don't know, I ain't ready yet, nephew. We got to take this back real quick.
We gonna have to see. We gonna have to see.
Oh, I saw Detroit T. I'm about to go live in a minute, Detroit T, to talk about it. It's not gonna be for a long time, but we'll do it later.
Shamit staying with New York. Yeah, you gonna have to go up and talk about some stuff. I'm gonna be back up later, maybe to talk some stuff. But I mean, we had to come up and have this conversation. I see the NBA starting to go crazy. So you got hot takes on the way out of here. We can go get ready to wrap up here.
Hot takes. Hot take. I got the Aces. I got Atlanta. I got Atlanta being the second best team once the All-Star break. After the All-Star break, I think them and the Aces are gonna beat everybody, and I think the Lynx gonna come a little bit back down to earth.
All right. I'm here for it.
Oh, and I think New York. I think New York gonna put belt to ass to a lot of teams second half of the season too. That's my hot take.
I hope they wake up. Who you got to
Man, Auntie, you know you gotta go like this. You gotta go like Alma. Check your battery.
Now check your battery. Who you got in this Commissioner Cup tomorrow, man?
Man, you know who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with Peace Up, Asia. Peace Up and Asia. I got Asia. The gift. Her mama Cheryl was raising her and raised that. You know that commercial? They had the little baby goat and everything. Cheryl the big goat. Cheryl was like, hey, this is Asia. I had to raise her. I'm gonna call the baby goat Asia. So I'm going with Asia.
It's another baby goat out there too, Stewie. I am interested to see if anybody in New York shows up to play with Stewie.
Oh, you know, Stewie was right there next to Cheryl. She was walking right there, trying to bite on Cheryl, like pick me up too. You know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. She a little bit older goat, but I'm to see if anybody show up and play with Stewie. If not, it could be,
Yeah.
it could be a quick night.
See,
So.
Auntie called when I said you had the baby, you had Asia, then you got the and Bria. You know, Stewie kind of older, so you know, Stewie like, Mom, I want to get pulled too. Like, oh,
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah, we ain't got time for that right now. But I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, a great conversation. Valkyries would take the top spot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll see. I'm looking forward to that game, though. I'm live for that game. Y'all pull up, hang out with us. Nephew's gonna be up here live. It sounds like in a minute. Talking some other sports. Man, Nephew, I appreciate you pulling up and rocking with me. Until next time, until next week, man. Hey, man, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's looking at HDiiTV. So let's talk sports. Now with the sound off. Man, we out.